Hello, hello, hello. I was sitting there like waiting for it to tell me it's recording, and it started recording, and I was sitting there still in the daze. But hello, everyone. Welcome. I know it's a little early than usual. Arsenal have a game, so I decided why not just do a watch along with the show. So the guys will be joining me soon, and then probably after the game. But we'll see how that all pans out. But before we do that, let's just get a little quick intro, and we'll be right back.
This is DWTT coming to you from the Emirates.
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the show. Yeah, let's get going here. I don't think nobody's joined me yet, but hopefully that will change. But first things first, early game. It's early game for me. Chelsea at home to Brentford. I can't remember how I put in some bets. I don't know how this one went, but Chelsea loses by 2 at home. And oof, back in 11th, so they're struggling. They are struggling. Now, I want to make sure, and I think I did, is that I could put the right link out there for the show, even though I don't think that 100% matters as watch, because I think you guys know where we are. And I think I did put the right link in, so yep, we are. We got Russ, welcome to the show. You guys will probably be watching Ryan's show, so going back and forth, I guess. But welcome to the show, Russ. Should see Mr. Tom in a little bit, so we'll see. And then Sam will come in when he's good and ready. Yeah. So I saw the lineup, and you guys probably saw the lineup as well. Ouch, 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 ouch. For me, it's an ouch because I'm just like, time and time again. Who? I don't get it. I don't get it. I know we've got injuries, but we'll go through the lineup real quick. As you guys know, up top, looks like we've got Martinelli and Saka on both sides of Nketiah. It looks like you got Havertz in the middle of the Middlesbrough row and Rice. All right, Havertz. I don't know. Putting Nketiah in the middle doesn't seem like isn't kind of what I would like. And Havertz in midfield. Nah. So Middlesbrough row starting. I'll take that. I will take that as a positive, right? But in back line, I think a lot of people were thinking Tomiyasu would come in. Maybe Tomiyasu doesn't play in these games anymore. Or maybe he doesn't play in these games anymore. So he's getting his rest. So let's see if I can. I'll try and share this with you guys real quick. But yeah, I wasn't really liking this too well, and we'll share team news. I think it is. Yeah. So here we go. So we've got. Before we do that, yeah, Mr. Tom is joining us. Mr. Tom, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. It sounds like it. That was a good intro there. I don't know if you planned that, but that little scream as you entered the fray, it sounded.
No, that's children. The unpredictability of children.
Cool. All right. So let's see. See if I can get this up here. Oh, at the stage. Here we go. So yeah. So this is the lineup today for Arsenal. And Kenny, the man in the front. So there you go. You get your man starting for Arsenal. So you should be smiling because
He's a
I think a lot
hero.
of Arsenal fans are like, "What again?" So, but yeah, so Nketiah's up top. I want him to do well. He just does. He seems to, at least in my eyes, let me down. I like to see if if we do press today, I like to see him actually press. There's no Erdegaard behind him trying to press him, push him on to do that. So I think that's going to be. We'll see how that works out. Saka and Saka and Martinelli on both sides should be a plus for Nketiah. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Behind them, you've got Rice, Havertz, and Smith Rowe. Havertz, I don't know. This is Sheffield United, so we should have a chance. Got Big Gunner is in the house. Welcome to the show, Big Gunner. Just going through the lineup before this game starts. I don't know how you feel about it, but just like Havertz in midfield and Nketiah starting. I don't know. I just would have liked to see Havertz actually get a chance to play up top and see how he plays with the two men, and maybe a different midfield, right? It's like they're bringing the ball out. So here we go. That back line a little different. You got Kirio in there for Gabriel. Zinchenko starts. Tomiyasu is out. Gabriel is out of the starting lineup. So I think people were expecting to see Tomiyasu. I think this is part for me. This is one of those things where I think sometimes Arteta needs to let players get in. Like if they're gonna, like for me, Tomiyasu probably needs a little bit more time to play, but Gabriel's out, so it doesn't really matter there. Rayo's back in goal, so I guess many will think that Ramsey will play this midweek game. Yep, Saka has the armband today. I don't know. That's it surprises me a little bit. I don't know about you, Mr. Tom.
What, Saka being the captain surprises
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest because Arsenal have a history of you give the armband to your best player as opposed to your traditionally in football the captain is usually like a defender who has, or someone who has like can see the whole pitch, or like an influential midfielder or something like that. And I know that this one's going to say, well, he is an influential midfielder, but you know what I mean. But Arsenal will go, Henry's our best player, give him the armband. Van Persie's our best player, give him the armband. And it always seems like, not necessarily in Saka's case, but it's like we feel this player might want to leave, so we can sort of give him the additional responsibility and importance and hope that it keeps him here for a bit longer.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know where he would want to go, but I don't know. That's what I've always thought the logic behind it was. Whether that's right or not is not for me to say, but that's how I've always seen it.
No, I hear you. The game has started, but for some reason I don't have it on my my phone here, so I'm a couple minutes behind. So that's fine. But I hear you on that one. I just think the captain should be the captain. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like I don't all the sentimental thing with it. I think it's actually a job. You know what I mean? I think it's actually a job that should be taken seriously.
Not necessarily today because he's not playing, but like I would have thought, like your natural leader would be Gabriel Megalegs.
Yeah. No, yes, you got that. Yeah, I mean, I think the way he leaned on him last season should have said to me, yeah, he's the captain, right? They leaned on him. He played pretty much every Premier League game outside of the goalkeeper. To me, that says, you know what? Yeah. And this season he rested him, which sounded kind of crazy, but in the long term, he's going to need him for a lot more games. So I get that. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's hard. Like for me, the leader, like what the leader looks like, is what Rice looks like on the pitch. So there's like the emotional leaders and stuff like that, but I think Rice, at least by the way he performs on the pitch, and when we've needed something, he's always there. And that's sometimes what the captain will do for you. Sometimes it's a defensive move. Sometimes it's an offensive move. He's kind of done it all for us, I believe. You know, so yeah.
Yeah,
So
Rice, as BX says, Rice probably is like your natural future captain. Like,
yeah,
but right now, I wouldn't bring him in and make him the captain because he's got to earn their respect.
true, true. I hear you. I kind of feel like he's doing that. He's done that already for me. Like I know it's oh, you can't do it. No, I think sometimes it's that easy. I think a
Yeah,
lot of the tough decisions are really easy, and uh, it looks like like if you wrote down what a captain does and how it looks and all how it feels and all of that, it looks just like what I see from Rice. So I think
but
it's an easy decision. It's a tough ask to go in there and say here's your armband's gone or whatever, but he's leading like he's supposed to, and yeah, yeah. BX Gunner says terrible decisions. We'll see how it pans out. I think the I I I kind of want players that are hungry, and I don't feel like for me and Ked is hungry enough. Some people will say, "Oh, he does the job." No, I get the job, but he doesn't look hungry enough. You know what I mean? Hungry enough to just go out there and fight for every loose ball, press like his heart depends, his life depends on it. You know, be in position to take the ball and put it away. You know,
it's funny
yeah,
you say that.
yeah,
Press him like your life depends on it. Because
yeah,
yesterday I was just randomly doing a old music kick on YouTube, like with the old related videos, and an hour later I was like, no, I've got to stop. I've got to stop.
yeah,
But it's funny you say life depended on it because happened to happen across Cisco, I believe, of early 2000s fame. And I noticed during his performance of the Thong song, he was singing like the rent was due, like his life depended on it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
he was really like noticeably. It was like I didn't notice this when I was 15. Like you're practically screaming the song. It was
yeah, yeah.
it was a good piece of business. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
yeah, no, yeah, good song, yeah. Yeah, yeah, so I did go early. Usually on game days when Arsenal is playing in that 10 o'clock, at least 10 o'clock for me, so 3 p.m. time slot, I'll just go early because I'm watching the game anyways, and what's the point for me, like, not to just come on? I'm watching the game anyways, and you guys are watching, we can chat, and we'll just have a regular show once the game ends, and, the
Time
time.
BX Gunner out for 3 minutes, please.
Yeah, Big Gunner, I think you've got some problems if the thong song is actually in your like no list. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on, come on.
You come in here at 3:07 my time, on a Saturday afternoon with Cisco hate in your heart. How dare you, sir?
I know
How dare you?
that is terrible. I mean, I think of all the things I've done for you, and you come with that. No, come on, that's no,
Unacceptable.
BX. No, come on,
Unacceptable.
that that come on, that,
I will accept your apology. You're entitled to your opinion, but on this particular opinion, I will
you're
accept
wrong.
your apology. I
Yeah,
will accept your apology in the form of a fax,
yeah,
carrier pigeon,
yeah, yeah.
written letter.
Yeah, he's just wrong. Is basically what you're trying to say. You're just wrong. It's just
As Russ Morgan would say, he's wrong, 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 wrong.
there you go. Yes, Cisco, and then yes. Oh, see now you're just doubling down. That's just no, Mr.
Unacceptable.
Tom. Mr. Tom, I just don't understand what's going on with some people today. They just don't appreciate the um, some of the good things that the world
The
gives you,
finer things
and
in life. Du- du-
the
du-
song song is
du- du-
one
du.
of those things. Yes, that dong, da dong, dong, dong. Yes,
That's a good
yes.
song, Russ.
Yeah,
I did get the album for Christmas.
there you go. It's a Christmas special for everyone. Yeah. So
Du-
I
du- du-
prefer
du- du-
Unleash
du-
the
du-
Dragon.
du-
Okay.
du- 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 du. Yeah, see, I know it. Don't ask me to quote any of the lyrics, though. But
Yeah. So as my comment says here, I'm back home. So I was out for a week and a half doing vacation-y things. So back to the normal grind of watching Arsenal from the house and all of that. as opposed to from an island with boiling hot temperatures and no air
Did you
conditioning
have
in
fun?
parts of the room. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. Yes, I definitely.
How long is the flight from Barbados to New Jersey?
It's like
Or
between
reverse?
4 and 5 hours, depending on the the weather and
Okay.
stuff. So, or
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, the wind patterns and all that kind of stuff. So
It's funny that's how long it takes to get a train from like London to like Scotland or something.
yeah, got a nice hold up play there from Nkedia, but then and then Mostrafo loses it. But yeah, sorry, I'm going to be spitting in little bits of the game as it goes through. But yeah,
Mhm.
no, it was really good. I enjoyed like the first couple of days. I kind of got to do nothing, and I always tell people if you're going to go on vacation and if you can describe your vacation and describe it, if you can say I did nothing, it's sometimes is a good thing because sometimes we do a lot of stuff in our daily lives. It's good sometimes not to have anything planned and do absolutely nothing. And then maybe nothing in your case might be doing something, but nothing that's productive. Um, but yeah, I think it was fun. And I saw my family, hung out with my dad and sister. So that was something I've don't ever get to do. It's the first time we've actually gone in a destination vacation like that. So that was cool. I got to eat. I ate well. I drank stuff like that.
Bet they did not expect to have a discussion on Cisco when they clicked on the link
No, well, that's
to the
when
road
you come
trip.
to the road trip, you never know what you're gonna get, right?
It's true.
But
It's true.
the thong song it is. That's where we've gone. We've gone to the thong song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've uncovered that BX Gunner
yeah,
is a secret hater.
yeah. Of Cisco. That's just sad and terrible. I actually saw Cisco in I want to say a casino in Vegas, but yeah. So yeah. So let's see what we got here. Yep. No, it was good. It was a good time. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Let's see what happens here. So it was a lot. It was like I said. I went to a couple of beaches. I didn't really. I could have done a lot more beaches, but it was so hot, man. I was really, and I think it was uncomfortably hot, even for the Bajans. It was pretty hot. It wasn't like a normal temperatures. So it was pretty hot. You got Kenya's trapping the ball, and he does a good job to hold it up. Does it go out for a corner? Oh, he's going against Trusty, and yeah, we get the ball for a corner. So here, let's see what happens here. But
They've got
yeah,
a lot of injuries, Sheffield United, I believe, or
uh,
I read.
is that why
Uh,
Trusty is starting, or would he be starting
oh,
anyways?
that I don't know. I don't know enough about them, but I read that they had like 9 out or something like that. Don't get me wrong, even with their best squad, you should still turn them over.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
my dad did say to me, because my dad told me about their injuries for some reason. He went, oh, Sheffield United have no chance, because they've got 9 players out. I was like, oh, so they'll figure what it's like to be Leeds when we decided to not get the game called off against Arsenal and just turned up with loads of teenagers and Rafinha.
Yeah,
And then I cried on stream the whole time.
yeah,
Not true. It's not true.
yeah.
Because
There's
no, you were doing the watch along, and I was in the comments going like, I can't believe we're playing. Like, why are we still? Because pure Bielsa, where he's like, we'll turn up with 19-year-olds and we'll beat us. It's like we won't. Like, I admire what you're trying to do here, but we won't win this.
But you know what? I don't. If I recall, and this is probably true for most games where you expect an Arsenal to go in there and destroy the other team. I don't recall if we destroyed you. Like it wasn't like a
You won
walkover.
4-1.
Oh, is that the okay 4-1? All right. We gave up a goal, so yeah, that's terrible. I don't remember that game. My memory's not good. I thought this was one of those ones where we struggled.
No, you did. No, I remember it mainly because you did the watch along on Scott's channel for him. And I'm
Okay.
sat there in the chat going like, oh God, we're gonna get killed. We're gonna get and we did to some degree. Because it went like it was like you were like 2-3-0 up at half time. But speaking of getting killed at half time, Leeds United were 4-0 up at half time today.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Leeds United?
Yeah. Leeds United were winning 4-0 at half time.
Which team?
Huddersfield
Uh,
Town.
Wow. I was gonna say the women's team or the under
No,
19.
The men's senior team.
Wow.
4-0 at half time. Yeah.
Wow. I did not. I thought they were playing later today for some reason. I don't know why I had that in my
No,
head.
it was early kickoff because of the
Okay.
potential for crowd violence.
Potential for crowd violence.
Well, yeah, because it's a local derby
Yeah.
against Huddersfield.
All right.
And
No, you know what? It's funny because I did see David's message in WhatsApp, so I should have known that he was at the game. So there you go. So yeah,
the dog botherers, as we call them.
the dog botherers. All right, 4-1 to Leeds. Yeah, that's a good. You'll take that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A cynical person would say disappointing that we didn't have any shots after half time. But my actual thinking is, if you could tell me that Leeds would spend the next 6 months being 4-0 up at half time and then winning 4-1, I'd snap your arm off.
Yep.
I'd take it every time. Every time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean scoring 4 goals. I don't know when scoring 4 goals and having a bad half. I don't know when that's having a bad game. You know. Because either if you start off hot and then you cool down because the other team really doesn't want to give up another goal, or you start off slow and then you just finish things off. Either way, you're happy and you disappointed you didn't score more, but you're not going to be that disappointed that you only.
I don't want to go as far as saying we had a bad half. It was more we obviously took our foot off the gas because the game was won, and I can't really complain. Apparently, the Huddersfield goal was a goalkeeping error, but at 4-0 down, at 4-0 up, sorry, fine.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Just because next week we've got to go to Leicester.
They seem to be just rolling through the championship, if I recall.
Yeah, if they win today, they will have the best record in the championship since 1906 or something like that, I read.
Yeah.
It'll be like 13 out of 14.
Once again, is that for me? That just when Leicester City, that to me is just a club that's set up perfectly. They don't either have the money or they don't want to take those risks and stuff like that because they don't look. I mean, they don't look like a championship team, right?
No, they didn't lose their best players, Gary. Yeah. In the summer, they kept all their team. The only players they sold was Maddison. They lost Tillmans out of contract, but they sold Maddison and I forget. They sold 2 players for a lot of money though, because Leicester were doing well in the Premier League. None of their players had relegation release clauses, so it was basically they didn't have to sell anyone. I mean, they did to like what would you call it, like for the books, like financial fair play and all this. But ultimately, the truth of the matter is that they are a Premier League team in the Championship. Like, whereas we lost 10 players.
True. Yeah, I guess you put it that way. Then it's good for them. It hopefully will when if they are able to get back into the Premier League, they'll be kind of set up to kind of compete at least for a higher than a non-relegation spot type position in the table kind of thing without having to change too much, right? So it's we're into the 18th minute here, but I
know obviously it's Maddison, but I think they made 2 sales for a lot of money. But Barnes, they sold Barnes to Newcastle, I think.
Oh, that's right.
But both for a lot of money, which we didn't get for anyone. Yeah. For example, poor Tyler Adams.
Yeah, no. But I mean, Madison is a big loss. I don't, I know you said they kept some good players, but I mean, I think for me, Madison was probably their best player last year. Him by himself can get you, points. He's shown that he can do that. He did that. He put his team in a position to score goals either by himself or by what he was doing on the pitch.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. So it's
So yeah.
only 3 games today. A game every basically part of the day, which seems kind of strange, right? And then and then tomorrow is the big day, busy day. You got 5 matches next week. You've got Martinelli off on the run here. Let's see what he does. Cuts inside, cuts in, gives it to Saka, and Saka loses the ball. Doesn't even get a shot off. This is the thing I just like. Why you should be ready to take a shot as soon as you see your teammate take the ball into the
Oh,
box.
Burnley are 1-0 up at
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
yeah, yeah. I did sneak that in. You didn't hear me, but yeah.
My apologies. My
Saka
apologies.
wasn't ready to take that shot, and I don't understand why. You know what? Here's the thing I complain about all the time, Mr. Tom. Why are footballers never prepared to take a shot? 9 times out of 10, or let's just say 7 times out of 10, their footwork is never prepares them for a shot. And then when they show the highlights, you see it just in
Mm.
just in bang bang passes made. They put that foot down and the shot, boom, goal. But they're never
That's
prepared
actually
to
an
do that.
interesting point. I think the thing is, Gary, is that you can't train for that. Like, you can do training drills, but you instinctively know they're training drills. Like, the other guy's not really trying to stop you from scoring in the same way as it happens on the Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Um, Bielsa said this. I remember him saying, he went, "You can train and train and train for a situation, and then ultimately at 3 o'clock on the Saturday, it's up to them. And
Yeah.
you have to hope that their intangible ability does what you've told them to do, ultimately."
Yeah.
I mean, but you are right, because there are times where you'd be like, how did you miss that? Or how did that happen? And like that Ruta miss the other week, like, he's going to score that 50 times, 49 times out of 50. But the one time he didn't happened to be in the moment where it's not in training. It's
Yeah.
in a situation where it actually matters. It didn't cost us in the end, but yeah, I'm sure you get my point.
Yeah. No, you are correct. No, I I hear what you're saying, but it's to me, it's the
Oh, it's still annoying.
when I played when I played basketball in high school, one of the things that we always did, you are always tasked with being in a 3-point stand, meaning you can either pass, dribble, or shoot from all times. Because, like you said, you can't plan for a ball to come to you. You should be ready for it every time and be able to do one of 3 things immediately. Like if
Mm-hmm.
when a footballer gets the ball and they have to take an extra touch to do a pass, dribble, or shot, they're not prepared, and it's something that you do all the time. Like you're standing there, and the coach will blow a whistle, and then you get in your position immediately to be able to do one of 3 things. All right, pass, dribble, or shoot. You know, basically, it's the same thing in basketball as it is in football. I mean, you need to be able to do all 3. Be ready to do those 3 things, and you never know when the ball's going to come in. Like I think the best footballers are the ones that are always their footwork, their placement of their foot or their feet is ready to go immediately. Because when a ball pops to them, for example, it gets past the defender, they can put their foot through it. And you're like, how can they do that? Well, guess what? They are always prepared to take that shot, right?
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Gary. But
Yeah,
and it's annoying, but that is why. It's
yeah.
because it's just something you can't. There's no way of preparing for it without having the repetition of doing it.
But
It's
that's what you do in practice. That's why I'm saying
yeah, yeah,
they spend months in practice, weeks in practice before the season starts.
yeah,
If you're a striker, you should be ready to shoot
mm,
at will.
yeah,
Like it shouldn't be a problem, you know what I mean? So I feel like yes, they should be
mm,
prepared every
yeah,
time. Like and you see it all the time. Like somebody's if you're running into the box, what happens when you're running into the box as an
yeah,
attacker? You're trying to score, but they
mm,
are not prepared to take a shot. And the ball comes to them, and you see it all the time. If they're right-footed, their left foot is in front of them, and then they have to like to get a touch on it and get it onto their right foot. And it's like, dude, if you're prepared to take a shot, you hit it one time with the right foot. Guess what? The fence can't catch up. You know that once you hit that touch, the defense just collapses into you, and then
mm-hmm.
the attempt goes away. And I'm like, those are lost opportunities there. That's all because your footwork was wrong.
Oh, you're not. Like, I agree with you. You're not wrong. But the reality is, it's just the intangibles that the elite players are the ones that overcome that more than the ones who don't. Ultimately,
True.
and that's
True.
why they have goals.
True. Yeah, Big Scanner, we are wasteful. We get into that final third, and like anything else, we just don't. It's like we don't practice, Mr. Tom. We just talked about it. You're saying that we it's confidence and all this type of stuff. It's like we don't practice like what to do when we get into the final third. Like we do it every game, and every game you're like, these guys don't look like they're planning to take a shot here at all. What's going on? And we looked like that today as well. I mean, you said Sheffield's down 9 players. We are really only.
Supposedly, I don't know if that's actually true,
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
probably is. It could be.
yeah.
Let me have a look. Actually, you know what, Gary? I'll tell you this. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually true. They have 9 players with injuries.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list here, so you're right. They've got Ahmed Hodzik,
Yeah,
Basham, Davies,
Asham,
Egan,
yeah,
Jefferson,
yeah,
Lowe, Laurentine Davies, Osola, and McBurry. All
yeah,
either
yeah.
McBurney is doubtful, but the other ones are all out. So yeah. So for me, and you got Martinelli is down now. This
Important to say,
game,
I don't know how many of these would have actually played if they were fit,
true,
but
very
it's
true,
still a lot of players to not have available for selection
very true.
when
And
you're bottom of the table as well.
yeah, so now Arsenal is they had the first shot of the game, and now they are now behind 2 shots to 1, and this is against Sheffield United, and we're home.
It's a good
Like
thing
what?
that shots don't equate to points, though, isn't it?
No, but they are opportunities for the other team to get something that
Mm.
like they are. It's not good to have more shots taken on. Having to take on more shots than you take yourself. That's not a good sign,
Yeah, I know.
especially when you're not clinical, right? If you're pretty clinical, it doesn't matter how many shots you get. You just need to get a shot, right? But we're not clinical, and we're not getting many opportunities, and therefore not getting many shots. I think once again he's kind of weakened 2 lines, and then we're like, what the world? I mean, I think for me, Havertz doesn't give me what I want, and Ketty doesn't give me what I want. The back line is probably as best as it's going to, this is, you can rest players this way, but um, I have a feeling it's one of those games where in the second half we're going to have to bring on players that we thought we could rest, right? Tomiyasu and and Gabriel.
I don't know if you saw it, but Mr. Greenwood will be joining us in the second half.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Very cool.
He
Very
did.
cool.
He did drop us a message. See you at half time. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So he's going to see us at
Yeah.
halftime. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So
Being wasteful. Yeah, but you know why you're being wasteful? BX, it's because you insulted Cisco.
you know what? Big Scunny, you see, you didn't even take it back, and I am just a little disappointed in you. I am a little disappointed in you. Got Arsenal. Still 20. Like I said, we're 28. We're in our 28th minute now. 27-26 in terms of the clock. Building out from the back here. We got like 4 players across this midline. The ball comes into Havertz. He gives it out to Saka. There we go. Saka up the right-hand side. He's got 1 guy. Comes inside, brings 2 players. Got Rice up the top. He puts a cross in. Nketiah's got it. Nketiah, nice. Very nice. Nketiah scores. Very nice. He was in the spot. He got it. He had to get a touch on it because he had to put it away from the defender, and he puts it away. Very nice. We'll take it. Very nice pass from Rice. Once again, what did I keep saying? When you need something, where do you go? You go to your captain, right? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what? You go to your captain, and good things happen. All right. Yeah. So very nice. You got Rice there, just on the right-hand side here. He just puts the cross in, and Nketiah gets the ball, and his right foot touches it to the left, and then puts it away with the right. Very nice. Left, right, and then very nice, very nice. And this is right between the legs. And Mr. Tom, if you see this pass, you're gonna go. He grazed. This is he grazed a part of the body that occurred. That's where the ball went. There was like an opening, and it closed, and the ball was through. Let's
have a look at the
it is a thing of that pass, thing of beauty, Mr. And Nketiah with the very nice.
Right, let's have a look. Right, I've got the footage. Let's have a look. That's Eddie. That's Eddie for you.
No, that's nice. I like that. And then you know what? He can do that. He can do that for us. So
right, let me.
My thing is I am not going to. It's hard for me to.
That touch from Eddie, sensational. It sent him well clear of the defender. There's only one winner in that situation. The moment he gets past the defender and it's him versus the goalie, there's only one winner, and it's not the Sheffield United goalkeeper. And my main man in the red shirt is, yeah. If you win the title, it's because of that touch.
If we win the title, it's because of that touch.
Yeah.
Very nice goal, yes, base gunner Eddie with a cheeky finish. Yeah, very nice from Nketiah. Very nice. I mean, he a lot. So very nice. I was gonna say something which is going to sound bad, so I'm not even gonna say it. But it's very nice from Nketiah. So he did the work that he needed to do, get that ball in the right position, and got it out before the defense could do anything about it. So very good from him. We're gonna take that. So this is kind of how I want things to work for Nketiah, right? So I want in these types of games where he should be able to dominate, and we should be able to dominate. He does, and we need more of that. Got our first goal, we need another, right? Just need to build on it. Zinchenko against a player scares me all the time. He did make a good defensive play there, stuck his foot out, then kicked it out.
I'm so proud of Eddie.
Yeah.
Doing what Bielsa taught him.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
All right.
He murdered Sheffield United there. Like it's just not even. The body's not even warm. Like the body's not even cold. Sorry, not even cold, and he's just dancing all over them.
Yeah.
He called Bielsa and learned how to make that touch.
Is that what it is? So
yeah, probably.
So Nketiah there just put a little bit of pressure on the ball there. Very nice. I want to see a lot more of that. Like I said, I say it all the damn time. I don't want Nketiah to play 90 minutes. You know why? Because that means I'm not going to get a good 100% of effort out of him. He's always saving. No, just play the game, put in 110%. I want you tired and with multiple goals. You know what I mean? So
Eddie should retire from football, to be honest.
All right, if that's
right now.
Bournemouth
have scored.
Yeah, it says 1-1 there.
Yeah.
Ball comes right in. They just can slice to get through our defense really easy. It's just too easy, man. Just too easy. But Arsenal's up 1-0. He's offsides. That's why. All right. Very nice.
Just so heroic of him, because you were struggling, and then just make nothing.
No, yeah, exactly. But I'm like, we should be better and be able to put a lot of pressure on them because we're supposedly the better team. And I mean, in my eyes, I believe we're the better team, but we're not playing like it. So yes, we're up 1-0, and you're gonna go, why are you complaining? And I'm like, because we should be up more. Like we should be up more because in games where we're playing better competition, we might still get the goal, but it's going to be tougher. This one should be a lot easier, so thus we should have more goals. It's relative, right, to how you're going to play, You play Newcastle, and we play like this, you're gonna get nothing. You might not get that opportunity. You can't have the time and the ball in space.
So in the current live table, you've now gone 2 points behind Spurs. So you're keeping pace with them.
Yeah.
At what point does the discussion happen where Tottenham are actually contenders?
Well, as we proved, it sounds like the last 10 games of the season, because it all depends on when City decides to turn it on and just put the pressure on. And also, I think if I recall, they will have a run of games, right? Some tough games coming up, So.
Man City always end up winning the title because in that stretch of 3 months between the last Champions League group stage game and the first Champions League knockout round, they win every game in England, domestically, and then that's what puts them in pole position usually. So you've got to be ready for that.
Well, yeah, as you say, it gets the ball rolling, as they say, right? They hit that top, start rolling downhill, and you can't stop a locomotive without brakes, kind of thing. And then it just
that's true.
And got a nice touch there from Emil Sofro, I think that is. No, it's from Zinchenko. Actually, he's not able to bring the ball down. It goes out for a corner there, but it's very nice. He chests it just a little bit too far. Defender kicks it out, but so Zinchenko through the middle, very nice. See, this is the thing, when you have Nketiah in the middle, you're going to see different players come into the middle, because I'm expecting him to always be there, right? He's not. So I kind of that's why I want more from him, because I feel like when he gets these opportunities to play against teams like this, he should be hungry and should want to score, and then guess what? Score some more. Like, I want him having 10 goals a game, because when he plays, yes, he's going to come in and give us rest against maybe some teams lower in the table, but his talents are better, so then he should shine. That's what I want. That's where we are. And then like his time in games that are against tougher opponents are meaningful, are warranted and earned. So, but this is a game he should have fun in, and let opponents touches in the box, right? We have 11, they have 2, and they have 2 shots, and that's what's up.
Can I shock you, Gary? Leicester are winning 1-0 at Queen's Park Rangers. Can I shock you?
After what you said, yeah, I'm surprised they are winning another game in the championship. Yeah.
So on the live table, 14 games played, 39 points won.
Wow.
Which equates to 13 wins, 1 loss.
Wow. So they're not perfect, yeah. So
they're not. They lost 1-0 at home to Hull, if I remember correctly. But
Saka with whatever that was, it looked like it went out. I think it was a shot. So here's the thing, though, Mr. Tom. You think Leicester City will have? Do you think there'll be a time where they just basically know they're through, or do you think they could actually? Do you think this run will stop, and then we'll be looking back going the biggest collapse? You think that will happen?
Oh no. They're so far ahead that even if. But basically, cut long story short, Leeds had a similar situation 13 years ago in League One, the 3rd tier, where we basically won most, if not all, of our first half of the season games. And then we went on to win 2 out of the final 20 games. It was something like that, and we still finished 2nd.
Oh. And so if you're 2nd, then you're already automatically in?
Yeah, we got promoted to the championship. But it went to the last day. But we'd won something like 19 out of the first 22 games. It was something long. Can't remember exactly, but it was similar to that. We won so many games at the start of the season that we had the form of a relegation team in the second half of the season, and we still got promoted. Mainly because of our old mate Jermaine Beckford. Who
our main man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice man. I
Yeah.
will say, very,
Yeah,
very genuinely nice fella.
It was cool meeting him for sure.
Yeah.
Getting to talk about our daughters, our kids. So, yeah. So this is kind of like, this is my thing. I felt like, yes, we're up 1-0, but I just kind of felt like we could potentially, unless we score another goal or two, feel like we might have wasted this half and not got what I want out of it for these players. Because who, players like Emil Smith-Rowe, Havertz. I mean, only Nketiah has shown up right now in terms of players that would be looking for minutes.
Stoke are winning 2-0. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the championship, obviously, which is a painful thing to say. But
what position are you guys in?
Third.
Okay, I thought that's what you heard, but
yeah. We're Southampton 1 point behind. We are currently 6 points behind Ipswich. Ipswich are losing 1-0 to Plymouth. So that's what made the defeat at Stoke so disappointing, was that we could have put ourselves potentially 3 points behind second. We didn't. And I don't know if you was aware of what happened in midweek, Gary, but Leeds lost 1-0 at Stoke with a. We got a penalty in the 75th minute. Have a guess who happened to be on the pitch to demand the ball. Just
your man Bamford, huh?
And he put the ball into Rosed, and then 4 minutes later, actually, sorry, no, I'll go back. I'll check it. So that's factually correct.
Yeah.
So, cut long story short, Wednesday. Sorry about this. What was it? Summary. Yeah. So we missed the penalty 75th. Yeah. 80th minute, Stoke scored. Own goal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Typical.
I'm still surprised that people are letting him get the opportunity to take those shots.
I said this. I do not blame Patrick Bamford. People like everyone blame Patrick Bamford. I do not blame Patrick Bamford for the simple reason I respect that he has the strength of character to bully 10 other people in a lead shirt into letting him take it.
Yep.
Someone should have stood up to go, no, Pat, you don't score these, and we need a goal.
Well, at some point, the manager's got to say, when there's a PK coming, step away, please, buddy. Step away. Right.
So I respect that he still has the power over the players to be like, I'm taking this, and they just went, yeah, like that has to count for something. But I need one of them to actually go, no, Pat, I'm taking it.
We'll do one of these, Mutombo.
Exactly. Sorry, just had to get that off and it'll probably come up again when Sam comes on, because obviously the Bamford roasting session is something that is never not fun.
I hear you. Arsenal is threatening, but they keep wanting that extra touch. Rice puts his foot through it. He might score, but he wants to make an extra touch into a crowded box with like 8 players in it. No, just take the damn shot.
Trying to walk it in, trying to walk the ball in.
Yeah, just take the damn shot. You're standing on the 18 with space. You put your foot through it.
That's what Arsenal do, though, isn't it?
I don't like it. I hate that. It's like, dude, when you're around, you're in scoring position, you take the damn shot. And Milsif Road just slipped on a ball, which if he is able to put his foot through it, meaning for me, once again, footwork is key. He slips, his footwork's bad, and he just hits the ball into the box, and no, it doesn't look like a shot. Every ball is just lost. Then Saka takes the ball, gives it to Nketiah. Nketiah kicks it right into a defender. Oh my gosh! Come on! Jeez. I don't know. When there's a player in front of you with another color on jersey on, is it like, why do you have to kick it right at them? Like, they don't move. Nketiah can't get the ball through a guy's legs. Imagine that. Surprising. It's wasting these opportunities when we're inside the 18 to get a shot off, much less a good pass to a shot. Sackett puts the ball in, and it's just, there's nobody there. Nobody's coming to the near post. They're all just running away from him. But 44th minute here. We're trying to get this last goal. I think we're trying really hard. We need to.
Huge chance to have.
I don't know what that is, Mr. Tom. And a cross by Martinelli is just not good. All right, so we got about an extra minute here plus extra time before we go into halftime here.
That's been a quick 45.
Yeah, because nothing's going on, man. Havertz useless out. Yeah, like Havertz is on the pitch, but I'm like, why is we don't even mention his name? It's like, what's the point? Play him in a position where he actually he's a focal point of whatever attack you're doing. Because playing in the midfield, he doesn't contribute. Martinelli ball on his left foot, puts a cross in, but it's right at the goalkeeper. I don't know. He's got to get closer to the post or to go to the far post. One of the two. Goalkeeper barely has to move. So let's see how much time's coming up. 3 minutes of extra time. Looks like it's coming. So let's see. So there we go. This official here. Mr. Tom.
Oh, wait, QPR have scored. QPR have scored. They're 1-1 with Leicester. Doesn't matter. It don't matter at this point. I'm only interested in catching Ipswich. I'm not greedy. I'll take second.
All right, there you go.
The prize is the same. You just don't get the trophy.
Yeah, but trophies are always good.
Yeah, but the prize is still the same.
No, I know, but a trophy is always good. So
no, you do get a trophy. You get a trophy as runner-up, but it's not the winner's trophy.
No. That's not what you're fighting for. That's not what you're playing the football for. If you're going to go out there on a pitch and play, you're playing for the trophy, not a plate or a platter or whatever you get for second place, Mr. Tom. You know what, Mr. Tom? You cannot ever claim to me. Look at Leeds' history. They won these trophies and then go, well, we don't really care about. No, you care about the trophy. That's how this team thing works. That's how sports work.
No. In every other sport and situation, what you're saying is correct. 100% correct.
No,
in the championship, when you get the £200 million prize money, regardless of first or second.
Yeah. You know what? You can't now tell me this is really how would I say it? Rich of you to say that, because you'll tell me that the big six get all these things because they have the most money, and now all of a sudden you're happy to get this 200 mil to finish in the top 2 spot to go into the Premier League. No,
but that is the prize.
No, it's not.
That's
what I'm saying.
What you're playing for. No, that's the real prize.
That is not what they're playing for. They are not playing for that. No, it isn't. No, it can't be, because based on everything else you say in this thing, it's not always about the money. Now you're saying it's about the money, and it's okay because we're in the championship. But when you come back into the Premier League, you hate the money. You hate it.
Well, yeah, because we don't have enough of it. 200 million's nothing compared to. But my point is, right, and I can prove this, but because I'm not going to betray my mindset 3 years ago when we got promoted. All year, even when we come out of lockdown and played the final 10 games or whatever it was, the reality was, we weren't sitting there going, we hope we win the championship. It was, we just want to get into the point where third can't catch us.
True.
That was the mindset, Gary.
Yeah.
I know it's a weird and unique mindset.
That's why I always prescribe to the whole concept of shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
Well, that's what we did.
No. You said you started looking at the stars, and then eventually said, well, we're at the moon, might as well just hang out here and not even try to go to the stars anymore. That's what you said. Yeah,
well, we won all the last 7 games, so we did go.
Obviously, the team was not looking and not following your prescription of how to finish off a season and how to not try to just
but you also got to keep in mind, we all expected it to fall off a cliff.
See, that's the problem is that your team has maybe conditioned you to think that could happen.
Oh yeah, because it usually falls off a cliff. The year before,
But
it
they
fell
need
off.
their fans to think it's not always going to happen, and that they will go and run through the tape on this.
Well, yeah,
one,
it was really
right?
useful for them then that our fans weren't allowed in. So yeah, it all worked out. Mainly because as soon as the fans were allowed back in, it became shit again.
Yeah, I hear you. So
But,
it's Arsenal's up 1-0 at halftime here. It's kind of a tale of like three parts to this game. It started off hot, got 2 shots, and then it kind of cooled down, and Sheffield United got 2 shots, and then Arsenal kind of
Ipswich
finished
have
it off,
scored.
and they scored a goal. They've got 3 shots on target now, to total 2 to Sheffield United. I think 5 is still pretty low in a game where we were dominating at one point over 70%. We're in the mid 60s now, possession wise. I kind of felt like I don't like it can't be, well, these players have never played before. Come on, we got to stop with this. These players have been playing and practicing with each other for years now, most of them, right? You look at that lineup, most of them have actually been in an Arsenal shirt for a while. Outside of Rice and Havertz and Raya, most of those players have all been playing for over a year plus. So there's no like, well, we have to get used to playing. No, you've done that. You've done that. You should know how to play with each other in terms of on the pitch. So yeah, I'll take the lead, but I just feel like we should get the scoreline should show me more and be indicative of where we stand. Because for me, I think these like just crawling over the finish line thing is fun and all, but I don't want my heart to have to go through that. At some point, I would like us to go in to the last like 20-30 minutes of a match going, well, I think the 3 points is pretty much wrapped up. We just can't do anything stupid. As opposed to we're going to have to see this thing out and play a full 90 minutes of football because the other team still has an opportunity to get points. All right, we need to come out in the second half like we did against Sevilla and get that quick goal, and then start to put pressure on. We've got walking to the stage. Welcome to the stage. We've got the one and only Lord Greenwood the Fifth. Everyone, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Sorry,
right,
1 second. Sorry,
go.
I've got to get on my knees for Lord Danny.
Yes,
You gotta get on your knees.
belong,
You know what? This is not that kind of show, Sam. I'm sorry, but we just can't do that in the presence of YouTube.
Okay, well,
they
you can
have
get on his
rules
knees.
against
You can kiss the ring. Not that ring, the right, the ring on my finger,
Oh, not the ring somewhere else.
No, see,
Yes,
this is where I was trying to like this. Breaks, please.
So Larry, you look lovely.
Thank you, sir. Larry.
You
I don't know why you call me Larry.
Radiant.
You know what?
You look radiant.
Lord Poo Poo Head is back.
You're
People.
radiant.
I was trying to be nice, and all of a sudden now he comes back in
lovely
this.
to you. Looking radiant.
He's been nice to you, Larry.
That's not my name.
And Mr. Ross, it's glorious to see you. My God, it's so lovely to see you, Mr. Ross.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Lord.
Your story is such an inspiring one. 4'5" tall and growing up with Lou Gehrig's disease. It's it was such a harrowing experience for you. But you're inspirational to us all, Mr. Ross. You really are. You really are.
Well, thank you, Lord.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. You deserve it. You're absolutely incredible, the work you do.
All right. Got
wow.
Dad's in the house all the way. He's still back in the Barbados. Watching the show until the game resumes. So he's watching the game. Maybe he's watching the game too. But
I'm jealous. Barbados. Oh, it looks so nice.
Is Dad an Arsenal fan too?
No, my dad is Dad, tell us what the fan are, because he tells me he's a fan of a manager who I think managed West Ham back in the 70s. Do you know who that was?
John Lyle,
No.
Manager
Ron
back
Greenwood.
in the 70s.
Is it the 70s? I don't know. Dad, tell us who you like. He likes a particular manager who seems to coach everywhere in London. So,
Right.
but he definitely was a West Ham fan, I believe, when I was little. But I think he liked the manager who managed West Ham, who then went on to manage elsewhere. So
Right.
I'll let him tell us, because he doesn't have a particular team, but he definitely likes a particular manager. Yep, Spencer's in the house. He's working today.
In the coal mines, digging up glory.
They've got Wi-Fi down there, obviously, if he's talking to us. So it must not be that bad of a coal mine.
Posh mine, isn't it? It's a very
that's right. It's Harry. Who's the
Harry Redknapp.
Harry Redknapp. He's a really good fan. He's a big fan of Harry Redknapp. Yes.
Yes, he's a good fellow, Redknapp.
Yeah. Yes. That's my dad's favorite manager.
He's been quite a good manager.
Yeah. So zero complaints. I got lots of complaints. I don't know about you, Spencer. You like to see, as once again, you like to see all the good in things. I'm pissed off. I think we should have more than one goal. I don't like these experiments with like trying to figure out, can Havertz play midfield? Because guess what? I think that's been proven. He cannot. It doesn't help him. Whatever confidence
now, isn't he?
Whatever confidence you're trying to get into him, it's not happening when you play him in midfield. So let's stop it.
Playing out on the right-hand side is not quite working now either, is it?
No. Yeah.
But,
I mean, we've had opportunities to score. I think we've had some shots from Martinelli. I think Saka should just take his damn shot. We're take an extra touch every damn time. Just take the shot. Like Rice had an opportunity to take a shot. Nope, I'm going to pass it into 3 defenders. No, just take the damn shot. Please take the shot.
Yes, Rice could have had a couple of shots. He didn't. He passed it on, and it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? It really is. But it could be worse. You could be 4 foot tall and like Mr. Ross and grow up physically challenged by garden gnomes. It can't be easy.
Can't be easy. It's not. In fact, it's quite difficult sometimes.
Oh man!
When are Leeds playing? I haven't really noticed.
Leeds played at 12:30 in the lunchtime game.
Oh, how did it go? I literally don't know. I've been out all day.
Well, Leeds were 4-0 up at half time. That's right, Lord. That's right. It finished 4-1.
He's like,
but you won 4-1 then.
They scored 4 goals, and it wasn't in a month. It was in one game. Not only that, it was in 45 minutes.
It wouldn't. The thing is with Leeds, when Thomas said, 4-0 at half time, it could have been 4-4. You never know.
Exactly. No, it's a fair point. I was sat there thinking, this game ain't safe. What would really make me feel more comfortable would be a 5-0. But we saw it out. We saw it out.
Comprehensive. That can see the result there now. Looking at the TVS 4-1 Huddersfield. Leeds thrashed Huddersfield 4-1. Yes, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Huddersfield making Dan James look like Ronaldo.
Always helps. Let's see how it is.
I'm relaxed.
Ipswich are currently 1-1.
They are drawing. Yes.
Yeah. So I want 4-0 at halftime, Spencer. I don't need it at the end. We are playing that way. And my dad has a question.
How did Lorne Greenwood get his title?
By many decades of absolute debauchery.
Is that really actually that's on the CV? That's all it says?
Yes.
I didn't think that would be how you got it. I thought that's how you maintained it.
That too, I have to maintain standards. You know what it's like, Queen and country and all. What? Well, it's not Queen and country now; it's King and country, isn't it? That dastardly fellow has taken over.
What qualifies you for this title? And Mr. Sam?
Well, I'm blue-blooded. You see, I come from the right stock.
Lord Greenwood the Fifth. Why are you so damn wonderful?
I don't ask the question of you. I mean, you growing up with Lou Gehrig's disease and being challenged by garden gnomes. Yeah,
I'm undefeated
where
against
you
them.
are. You're a wonderful example of how peasants can rise up and get a high status.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself now, just because Lord Greenwood said I should be.
Yes, you should be. You're incredible. The work you do is amazing. And Larry's a very gracious host.
I don't know who this Larry guy is you keep talking about. I hope you will stop it, Lord Poo Poo Face.
I don't think calling him Lord Poo Poo Face is going to stop anything. If anything, he's going to say, "Have some more, Larry."
Is this preschool? Poo Poo Face. Well, I'll call you Doo Doo Head. You Doo Doo Head, you.
Oh, we are having fun, people.
Yes, this is the road trip. We have fun on the road trip. We sort of let our hair down and yeah, just sort of have a bit of fun and go with it, don't we?
Yes, back to the medieval days.
Yes, brilliant times in medieval days. Yes, my ancestors were lovely. They beheaded a lot of people, but that's just it's part and parcel of what you do.
Yes. What's it called? The women that will bring you the wine to the table. What do you call them?
They're called whores.
Wench. Oh.
No. See, Mr. Tom, you got what I meant. This guy doesn't understand, and he doesn't have the filter.
I just call a whore number 7, the one who did it the other day.
Number 7. Number 7.
Oh, so did you say wench? Is that you said the wine wench?
Wench.
Yeah, the buxom wench.
We call them waitresses today, don't we? It's just a nice way of
waitresses.
Calling them.
It's like I was just thinking like in Ragnarok, and he's like, "You just wanted to say that word, didn't you?"
Yeah.
Wench. Haven't heard that word since my great grandfather was out shooting clay pigeons.
I thought you wouldn't have heard that word since the moment you discovered the word horse.
Such a glorious word, isn't it? It just rolls off the tongue so lovely.
Yeah.
Like the horse do.
We caught that at the same time. Great minds think alike. Very well done there, Mr. Ross. Very well done.
You know what? You kept saying Ross, and I'm like, why are you saying Ross?
Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross Esquire.
I thought you were talking about Russ Morgan, and I'm like, why do you keep saying Russ? We haven't even seen Russ since the beginning of the show.
This most.
I can tell you what.
This most salubrious fellow you have to your side here. His name is Thomas Ross Esquire. He's an absolutely incredible person.
Esquire.
I don't call him by his surname, so I'm like, I don't know what is this? What is this Ross stuff that you're talking about?
I like how Lord Greenwood is doing the time-honored tradition of doxing me on the internet, as I believe they call it. But it's okay. It's okay. When Lord Greenwood does it, Lord Greenwood V does it. It's allowed. It's not illegal when Lord Greenwood does it.
No, that's true. It's true. I'm above the law. I created the fucking law.
So what do you think of Nketiah, Lord
Greenwood? Well, apparently that's his 3rd goal in 28 games since January. So I'm not going to exactly start pulling up sticks and go writing to mother.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I will do that on your behalf.
So I'm not going to hold my breath. I need to see a bit more from the young fellow, but I will say it was a nice goal. The way he took that goal was very nice. That first touch, he took very well there to take the ball away from Trusty. And Trusty's had a good half, hasn't he? Trusty's looked like a good defender.
He defended, was it Zinchenko or Martinelli pretty well on that left side at one point, not giving him anything. So
Trusty's, I can see why we had to let him go, because I don't think he really would have got a position with us.
He needs more time, right? He needs more
time.
He's
done well. He's done well at Sheffield United. He looks good today. Yes.
So for those in the El Clasico, who watched that, we got a second half started up here. Gundogan has scored to put them up. Surprise, surprise. Barcelona's up 1-0. And
If that's the case, then
Well,
Girona will end the weekend top.
I'm going to pop off and watch the second half, gentlemen. I'll be back
Okay.
after the game.
We'll see you at
Don't you go anywhere.
90 minutes. Yes, sir.
Don't you dare go
Okay,
anywhere because
bye.
my bloodhounds will find you anyway.
There you go. There you
Yes.
go.
Release the hounds.
I will, absolutely. Okay, gentlemen. I'll see you soon.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. So the second half has started over here. A lot more possession of the ball by Sheffield than I would like. Not that it's a lot. It's just we should have the ball. It's because I want us to score immediately to put this game out of reach sooner than later. So like I said, I like that. Rice is okay to taking that ball in the midfield or in the middle there. I like that because usually we have nobody in the middle. Sometimes when Partey's not there, now we have a Rice. Ball out to Martinelli. Let's see what we do here. Mr. Tom. What up, dog? And Kedia was holding the ball up on the 18, and he's offsides.
Okay, so in the 3 o'clock game, Arsenal 1-0 up against Sheffield United. Bournemouth are tied 1-1 with Burnley. I can see a manager getting sacked if Bournemouth do not win this.
Do you think the manager deserves to be fired? Bournemouth manager?
No, but what I will say is he said no to managing Leeds in February. He then joined Bournemouth and bought 2 of our players. And then bought another player that we had agreed terms with, but then he obviously backtracked because a Premier League team wanted him. So I'll be happy that he got fired. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I never want to see anyone get fired in anything, but at the same time, football management is the one thing where you actually get rewarded for failure because Bournemouth will just pay off the contract. So he'll earn what he actually was going to earn through the next 3 years or however long the contract ended.
Yeah, which makes me always wonder why teams don't just go out there and get the best manager they can, because it's I'd say the easiest expense because there's no cap, there's no FFP, there's no rules how much you can spend on a manager. So why don't you just go out there and get the best one you can?
I think there is.
Oh, is there? Well, when you say that, I mean nobody's getting paid $100 million to manage a team, kind of thing, or
no.
Whatever.
What I mean is the only things that are not covered in FF, the only thing you can spend money on that doesn't count towards FFP is when it's youth team players and like the stadium. Like if you build something for the structure of the club, like a training ground or a stand or whatever, that ain't covered by FFP. But anything to do with the football inside, for the senior team, is covered.
Oh, it does. Okay.
I'm going to guess that does include managers.
Oh, okay. I just thought, I thought they could just, because for me, that's the one expense that I think you don't mind if spending a lot of money on it because you're getting quality manager, whereas a player that costs a lot, going to cost a lot more. I'll take the risk on a manager than on a player if I have a choice between, you know what, this manager will probably get me more out of my players than this player who will probably need a better manager to support him, kind of thing, because he's not there yet.
I'm sure we had to sell a player to cover Bielsa's wages. I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Tom.
What?
Guess who scored? It was a smash. He killed that ball. Mr. Tom and Kedia. Cross comes in. The ball gets punched out. It falls to Kedia. He puts his foot through it. Puts it into the far corner. Goalkeeper has no chance. I mean, it's crazy. Let's see. The corner comes in. Goalkeeper gets a hand on it, and Kedia gets to the ball first and puts his foot through it. Very nice. Very nice. He's getting
Eddie
pulled.
and Kay are the man.
He actually got pulled back, and he powered through. You can see the guy pulling on his jersey. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's got one thing on his mind. I need to put my foot through this ball, and he does. And he puts it in the corner, and Arsenal's up 2-0. And Kedia is playing like this is kind of what I want to see out of Kedia. I'm happy to see this. I want him to succeed.
It's 4 goals in 28 games now.
Yeah. So yeah, yes. The big Gunner says, "Wow," and "wow" is
Eddie.
correct. But now they're looking at something. I don't know what they're looking at. Trying to take away his 4th goal of the season. They're trying to see if Ben White did something. I don't know what Ben White did.
No, Ben White didn't do anything on this occasion. I'm pretty sure of it.
No, I don't. Yeah. Ben White's trying to actually get away from the shot. I don't know what is he supposed to do. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna if they can call anything on this. Ben White is just trying to run away from. He's opening up the goal for Nketiah, and the goalkeeper's there. So that's the only thing they can call it interference. I don't think you can do that, but I think they've just decided it's all right. No penalty. Very nice. I don't know. VAR. I don't understand how VAR is looking at that for all the times that they don't look at a lot of different scenarios. Nketiah putting some pressure. I like it. I like to see him more forward than everybody else, because I believe as a number 9, he should be the most forward player on the pitch. So
go on, Eddie.
Very nice. Arsenal's up 2-0, and Nketiah's got 2 goals. This is what we expect to see, and I'm happy to see it. I like to see more, because Spencer said we should have a 4-0 lead by the end of this thing. So I'm holding Spencer to that. I believe in the 3-goal. Arsenal should be able to score 3 goals in anyone, and we've barely scored 3 goals on a lot of teams this season. So hopefully it's a day for that 3rd goal. But I think we deserve more. I think we can play to get more. I think we have players to do that. Be nice to bring in a Nelson later on, and I can't recall, maybe Trossard, and why not copying the name from one Desi Spurs. I don't like that name. That's not the man's name. Why not? Welcome to the show. I don't like when Desi Spurs says it, and I don't like it when Arsenal fans do it either. Why are we making fun of our man for? That's an Eddie and Kedia, right? That's Eddie.
Eddie's the man, and that was it. That was raw. That was raw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my 1980s stand up.
Eddie, I want what's coming to me.
Half, Eddie. I want half. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
So I definitely want Nketiah to be tired. He doesn't look tired enough for me, so I want more from him. Yes, I am greedy. Yes. 2 shots on target, 2 goals for Nketiah. We'll take it. Very nice. I mean, you know, if they're going to call anything, they can call the defender for grabbing his jersey and pulling him back, right? So Spencer said he didn't tell me Nketiah was going to score 2 goals. You didn't say that. So I'm waiting for the 4-0. That's what you told me. So 4-0, Spencer, that's what you told me. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Yeah. And I think you said 0 complaints. There are complaints in that first half. Come on.
Living on a prayer.
Who's living on a prayer?
You said we're halfway there.
Sorry, I'm a little slow today. So here we go. Hopefully this game opens up for us now that the team has seen 2 goals come. Yeah, he said it's coming. He said 4-0's coming. All right. I want it. I want to see a 4-0. I think we've done it.
I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'm an Eddie fan.
You are. You are happy today.
Yeah. What's going on?
So our next 3 Premier League features are at Newcastle, home to Burnley, and at Brentford. Who Brentford today had a really, really nice time at the Bridge, which is interesting.
They always
right?
have a nice time at the bridge.
Yeah, yeah, and that's to me where I'm like, Arsenal is better than Brentford, right? So why don't we play like that?
Football
Brentford,
don't
like,
work like that, though, does it?
no, it doesn't. But I want it to for my team, right?
I should just point out as well, Bayern Munich are currently 7-0 up. And the answer to the question you will obviously have is he has scored twice.
Lewandowski has scored twice. I assume is who you mean, right? Oh no, what am I saying? Lewandowski does not play for Bayern anymore.
No, no.
Oh, Harry Kane has scored twice, and loose pass there from Emil Smith Rowe, and it gets past Ben White, and it's out for a throw in.
I'll tell you what's
But,
interesting about that, though. At half time, the game was 0-0. And both teams were down to... No, sorry, I turned this wrong. Bayern Munich had a man sent off in the 4th minute, and then the other team had 2 men sent off. So there was actually more red cards than goals by half time. And then Bayern Munich just scored 7 goals in a 35-minute period. No, 25-minute period. Yeah, first goal in 51st minute, 7th goal in the 76th minute. So 25 minutes, 7 goals.
There you go. Very nice. Arsenal
They watched Leeds and were inspired.
Arsenal's more in the front foot right now. The goal seems to be coming soon. That third goal seems to be coming soon. It is a goal kick now for Sheffield United, but the way we've been playing, we look like we're going to score another goal, which I like. I like that idea. See, got Emil Smith Rowe, gets the ball to Nketiah. Nketiah takes the shot. He takes the shot. He takes the shot from like way out nowhere, puts it past the goalkeeper. Nketiah with a hat trick. Oh my God! You see this kick? Mr. Tom, Mr. Tom, your man's having a day. Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom.
Well,
Mr. Tom.
I knew he had it in his locker. I don't know what you all didn't see.
He gets to take the ball home. You should take that ball, buddy. I would take the ball and take the fine. His first hat trick as a Premier League player. Take that ball. Get that ball to him. He's trying to hold it in. Let it out, man. Let it out. This is what people keep saying he's got in his locker, right? From distance, he's like just in front of the circle, puts his foot through it. Once again, puts his foot through it. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that, you know what? Why not? You do bring a little bit of this reality here, is that people are going to use this and say, you know what? If he goes another 10 games without goal, it's all right. We saw a hat trick. He needs to build on this for me. I think he needs to build on this and show why he needs more minutes and come out and do it again, right? Yes. Why not? I'm a little bit with you on this one, but he is our second number 9. So you know what? This is what it's supposed to look like when a player like this comes on. I told you about hunger. These last 2 shots that he took were conviction. He put his foot through it. Very, very nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah. We'll all be damned, said Big Scunner. Yes. And Nketiah with a hat trick. Very nice. On the 57th minute.
Yeah, but you know what would be cooler is if he went and got all 4 goals.
That'd be crazy. Yes, we'll take that.
Because you know what would make me more happy is if Eddie got 4 instead of 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there are 3 sublime finishes. One was a nice little touch. The second one showed a lot of effort to get to, and the third one was just, I'm taking a shot, which I keep saying it, Mr. Tom. What do I keep saying? You're around the 18, put your foot through the damn ball. Guess what he did? He did what I said. And guess what?
Let me just go through. I want to see the goal. Let's have a look.
It's a very, very nice goal from just outside the circle, at the top of the 18 there. He puts his foot through it. Very nice. Goalkeeper has no choice. They got a yellow. This game's there's not been much going on in this game. This first yellow. Osborne goes up the back of clips the back of Havertz's leg. First time I've actually said his name, I feel, and that's had to do with some football on the pitch. So Havertz,
You know, and Kedia, hopefully he's getting tired for taking all these shots. He should, as you say, one more for him. All right, why not? Why not go for the 4?
Oh, what a goal!
Yes, very nice.
Sorry, I'm watching it now.
Yes.
Foot through. Oh, top. It's filth.
Yeah. You know
I'm
what's
so proud
interesting
of him.
about this? People said, "What happens if Arsenal plays with a number 9 who basically is not Jesus?" Right? This is what it
You
looks
get
like, right? This is what
you
it
get
looks
Eddie
like.
bullying the bottom team in the Premier League.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. I mean, I say you got to walk before you can run. All right. So why not running? Why not walk against this team? And Zinchenko gets pretty much powered off the ball, and
Sam Greenwood on Twitter with "Where has this Nketiah been?" Sorry, that was me doing Alonso from Training Day. Where he was like,
it's like Tomiyasu's coming on. I think Tomiyasu is probably coming on for Zinchenko. At some point, we just don't want to give up this clean sheet, and Zinchenko maybe it's coming out. We'll see if he's coming in. Maybe he's coming in for Saliba. I don't know. Ooh. Like I said, we look like we're trying to score now when we get into that final third. Got a cross in there. Oof. Oh! That was a nice kick from Ben White. Goalkeeper gets his hands on it, pushes it out, but very nice.
oh my God,
Very nice.
I've just read this tweet from Welling United FC. I've never seen this given as a reason for someone departing the club. The club can also confirm the departure of goalkeeping coach Lee Worgan due to work commitments.
Yeah, so he's got a second
He
job,
can't
right?
get the time off work to be the goalkeeping coach at Welling. Amazing.
Hey, they don't pay him enough, man. That's what that's just a ploy. He's just trying to get paid more money from the club. I can't work here. I need more money. I got to take my other job and take that one more seriously.
It's true.
So we look like I said, right now we're looking like we're going to get that 4th goal, which I am happy to see. See who Tomiyasu comes on. I know he was sitting there waiting to come in. So let's see. Got Martinelli. He's getting he can do whatever he wants. Puts a cross in. Havertz puts the header in, but there's nobody there. I don't know if he saw that or not, but he just headed it to basically 3 defenders. I don't know if he meant to do that or if he had no choice. But if he heads that towards goal, he might get somebody to get to the end of this one. Long ball comes out, and Curio puts a little pressure on him. And what's going on? Oh, I guess he called a foul. Let's see, do we get the sub now? Let's see a whistle. Yeah, Curio they call a free kick on him. I don't know. They typically sometimes let that go. So we are into the 64th minute here, So here we go. Got a free kick coming, well outside, just midway on the 1/2 here. So, yeah, no, why not? I get you. It's Sheffield, but guess what? The score lines and the dominance in the game needs to be relative to the opponents we're playing, right? So we play Sheffield United. The game should be 3-0 easy, right? If we're considering ourselves to be competing for a league, right? And this is what it looks like. So I'll take
scored
it.
again. Harry Kane for hat-trick, 8-0.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we should be, but we haven't always been in that situation. Why not? I hear you, but it doesn't work if we don't actually do that. So we're looking good. We're looking like we definitely got all 3 points today. Be nice to get a clean sheet at home is it a clean sheet at home for the 2nd time in a row? Right? That hasn't happened in a long time. So this team should be looking to get that clean sheet. Ben Wright with a very nice shot. And Kedir, I don't know if he was offsides, but if he could have put a little touch on that, he could have got it past the goalkeeper by having it hit him in the stomach. So Ben White's coming out. Tomiyasu's coming on. Ben White has been playing a lot of football, so I can see. I don't see that. I see it as a reason. You got Trossard behind him coming in. So Trossard's coming in for who? Maybe Saka. Saka doesn't. Probably needs to come out. Let's see. So he was coming in for Saka, Trossard. Oh, it's Martinelli. Martinelli's off. Trossard's in. Martinelli's had a good day. No goals to show for it, but I think our presence up top is indicative of those Nketiah goals. So we're taking that. If you told me your number 9 is going to score 3 goals, I think as a whole you're looking good, right? So Tomiyasu is playing right back, and they squeeze the ball out of the defender, and very nice there between Saka and Tomiyasu. So Arsenal up 3-0, 65th minute. Trossard is on, Tomiyasu is on, Martinelli is out, and Ben White is out. So yes, we're taking this. A lot of noise going on, a lot of hammering at the Ross house. They're building something.
Kids.
Or it's a wrestling move, stomp, stomp, stomp as they pound on the wooden floors there. And here we go. Ooh, that was a nice ball. Oh, yeah. Oh, Milsrifro's got it. He turns. You see anything? Got Saka out there on the right. Yep, Saka gets the ball. Let's see what happens here. He tries to get by his man. He pokes it into Milsrifro, and Milsrifro does not pass it to Saka. What are you doing, my man? Saka's got the ball. He could have had the ball with space and time in the corner of the box there. And oh, man. Come on, Milsrifro. Sheffield got pillaged by Newcastle. Subs were scoring for fun. Yeah, that's what we need to be in a situation where our subs come on and they want to score too. If they were what they said they were last year, I don't think our team has said that. I think we are, as fans, have definitely said it. We expect us to be better than we were last season and dominate like we did with better players. But Arteta has decided he's going to try to figure out some new way to play, right? Also, he's trying to figure out, how can I have a squad now as opposed to just a starting 11? And he's trying to get there. I don't like the approach, but that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, big gunner. Havertz is he's out there earning a paycheck by just being out there. I don't know how many touches he's had, but I don't think it's that many. Let's see if we can see a statistic on what he's been doing today. So Havertz, let's see, where are you? Havertz is out there. Havertz has been out here. 30 touches. That's not bad. 22 for 25 on the passes. No key passes. Ground duels 1. Air duels 1. 2 out of 3. Possessions lost 4. He was fouled once. Intercepted the ball twice. I mean, these are statistics for a player who, for me, isn't the offensive threat that you think. Sheffield United's expected goals is 0.03, which has been that way for most of this, probably for the last 45 minutes. So Arsenal defensively has been solid there. We're still only on 8 shots taken, but we've got 6 on target. So Mr. Tom is Mr. Tom's daycare. Sounds like that.
Children.
Yeah. I like I said, I get Havertz playing. How is he supposed to get confidence from this game? Yeah, I'm complaining we're up 3-0, but I want Havertz to get whatever confidence he needs so we can use him in the big games and have a confident player out there. But I don't know how this game helps that, because he has not looked like he gained anything out of this, and I always feel like you should gain something out of each game. Trossard gets taken down there by the defender. He grabs him, holds him back, and then puts him down and goes, what happened? What happened? You put 2 hands on him, my man. 1 hand left, a right, and then a push almost to the face. Yeah. And we got a free kick coming here from Smith Rowe. See if he just tries to put this thing on goal. Ooh, the near post. Drilled that one. So there you go, Milsrifro. Let's see what he does. Cross comes in. Ooh, lots of traffic there. And a nice, oh, they called it on the goalkeeper. Saying Rice, I guess, got to him. I don't know. Let's see here. Rice. Oh, Rice does get him a little bit high there. It's a nice ball in, but I don't think Arsenal play. I don't sometimes think Arsenal players are going at the ball. Mr. Tom, one day, Mr. Tom, they will be adults.
I can't wait till they're old enough that I can kick them in the face and it'll be legal.
Kick them in the face. You can never kick your family in the face and it ever be a good. It'd be okay.
If they're sitting down, at least it'll be possible.
If they're sitting down, they're already taller than you and they're like 2 years old.
One of them's on his way.
Havertz with a touch that goes wayward from him, and I don't know. I want Havertz to succeed like I wanted Kenny to succeed, but this is a game where you're supposed to go. It looks really good, Mister. He's laughing. Yeah, why not? Why not laughing? I like that. So it's always cool when Why Not is laughing with us. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. I've been seeing you a little bit regular now. I'm enjoying that. And I enjoy having everybody come back and chat with us. So
I've never had a problem with Why Not. He's always been fine with me.
He's fine. He just disappears and I don't see him in the chats. That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just pointing it out from my perspective. I have no issues with him.
Some people will say he's a little negative and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. But I didn't. Exactly. But I'm personally fine with him.
Yeah. So who's coming out? We've got number 7 coming out. Guess what? That's Saka. And guess who's coming on? We've got Nelson. We've got a couple of subs coming in. So the captain is coming off, and Saka's coming off. He's giving a handband. Is he going to say Rice? Let's see who he gives it to. Oh, he's giving it to Nketiah. Nketiah gets the armband. He deserves it. He's had a good day. And here comes Nelson on. Nelson should be hungry once again, right? He should be hungry to come on and get a goal because, Milsworth Road's coming out. Oh, that sucks. I would like to see Milsworth Road and Nelson get some minutes together. And you got Vieira also coming on. So we're using up all our subs here. So Milsworth Road is coming on for Vieira.
I submitted my pick to Ray last night for the upset pick, and he was like, "Tom, I can't accept it." I was like, "No, I know." I'm like, it was quite funny because I submitted it. I forgot that Tottenham were playing, so I submitted it at like about 11 p.m. my time, and he was like, "Tom, I can't." I was like, I realised Tottenham have played, but I don't know if you can accept this or not. He was like, "No, I can't have another controversy this early." I was like, "It's my fault. It's my fault." No, because I pushed Ray to make an official cut-off, obviously with the Tony controversy. So it's fine. And to be fair, I'd have only picked Bournemouth anyway, so I wouldn't have just to get away. He was like, you Sam are so far out in front anyway. I was like, it's fine. Sam's a lot further in front than me, but
yeah.
So
chess. I don't know what that means.
That's the name of a wrestling move.
Oh.
In the Japanese guy does it. It's basically like he shins someone in the face, basically.
He shins them in the face.
Yeah.
So he's asking you to try that out on the kids, huh?
That now makes sense. No, I understand why he said it. Yeah. To be fair, they do that to me without thinking twice. I got woke up today by them going, I want to play ball, meaning throwing a basketball to each other.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, all right, give me 5 minutes. They were like, no, now. I was like,
oh, damn.
What? Yeah, exactly.
That might be deserving of now. I'm not going to say it.
Exactly, Gary. Exactly. But all kids are innocent. No, some are actually little shits. Some actually deserve the things that I threaten them with. Wait a minute. They don't know that I threaten
Got a
them.
goal. Bournemouth is up to 2-1. So guess that
That's
manager did
unfortunate.
not get it fired just yet. Trossard puts a cross in, and oh, very nice shot from Tomiyasu, but it's way left of the goal. I think that's what a defender looks like when he takes a shot. That you think if he just had a whole goal in front of him. How do you, Mr. Tom? You're on the right side of the goal, right? And you're kicking it back at the goal, but you kick the ball further away on the left than you were on the right when you took the shot. That's how not good the shot was, but it is a defender, so I'm gonna give
The worst shots are the ones that go out for a throw in.
Oh wow, yeah, that's really hard to do sometimes, right? You're like,
It's
all right,
impressive.
yeah,
I've seen a shot go so wayward it didn't even make the goal kick line. It actually
no,
goes for a throw in to the defending team, and it's
yeah,
like, no, you should actually just give them the goal kick. Like you shouldn't reward them by making them start from further up, from like further it towards their own goal. You should let the goalkeeper boot it.
true, very true.
No goalkeeper boots it anymore, though, in the Premier League, to be fair. It's all short. It's all like goalkeepers passing it out to the nearest defender.
Yeah, we
But
got
you're
less than
right.
14 minutes here, folks. Arsenal's up 3-0. We're gonna take it. It'd be nice to get a big clean sheet win in the Premier League. So let's hold on. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Zinchenko was a little strong on that one, I think, or the pass to him was. Yeah, the pass to him was a little bit strong. Yeah, it was Kirior. So Kirior's played, and that's good that he's got minutes. I guess some of these players will probably be playing in the midweek, right, against West Ham. So this is good. And Kedia should be happy to play in a cup match. So hat trick, and he gets to rest. There you go.
Oh, you're playing Carabao Cup this week.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Going through the football leagues. So Barca are still 1-0. Let's have a look in. Let's see what. Wrexham are winning 1-0 at Notts County.
There you
So
go.
that will put, if it stayed the same,
Ben
they go third
Rice
place.
goes in splits. Does he take a shot? No, he just gets the ball taken off his feet. Ugh! I hate when that happens. Oh, hey, Ben. I saw. I don't know if you saw. I just saw a question from our buddy Ben. So I would say. So if he's listening to us, I don't know if he is, but yeah, Barbados, I think, a good place to go after you say ideal. So it's really hot there, but I think you would love it. When we went there. We went up early in the morning and got to the beach and the resorts there. I think it was like Sandals or something like that. You can see people coming out. You just come out of your place. You got the big lounge chairs and the palm trees. Go in the water, come back and chill.
Wait,
And,
Sandals is a real place.
yeah,
I
Sandals.
thought it was a resort that they just made up for an episode of Friends.
No, there's tons of Sandals, dude. Anywhere, any beach area you can think of probably has a Sandals.
Okay.
So, Kedia gets the ball, but not able to. I don't know. I know he's asking for something, but he's not going to get that. Trusty's been somewhat defensively stout there. Very good from him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I don't. I wouldn't be upset he doesn't get it, but
I'll tell you an interesting statistic in football. Eddie Nketiah has scored a Premier League hat-trick before Marcus Rashford.
it's crazy, right?
Not
That is
that crazy if you knew the qualities that Eddie had.
well, they're trying to see if there was a foul in the penalty. Let's see, Trusty and Nketiah gets the touch. I don't know. Nketiah gets the touch, and the defender just takes him down. They're saying no foul, but I don't know. He gets the touch. I don't know. I don't know if they can look at that and say no foul. Then it just surprises me when they say there's a foul there and it looks nowhere even close to that. So we were in the 80th minute here, 81st minute actually. So got about less than 10 minutes plus extra time in this match.
I'll give you another stat.
Mm.
Eddie is the first Englishman to score a hat-trick for Arsenal since 2015
That's crazy.
in the Premier League.
That's
That
crazy.
was Theo Walcott, for anyone who wondered.
There you go. Yeah, you kind of would think at some point Saka would be able to get the hat trick, right? But not so much. But Nketiah, this is what we wanted from a number 9 that's going to be in the box a lot more than not. And many people have said it's clinical, and he's shown it today, right? He definitely showed it today that he's more clinical than Jesus. He's been 3 shots on target, 3 goals, and 1 from distance. So he's done it all. 1 in the box with a couple of touches, 1 that was like an effort play, and then the other one was just outside the circle. He puts it through. So he's done it all. No headers, but who cares? Maybe he needs a header to get the fill out his bingo card. How many ways can you score? So yeah, we're gonna take our time here to get out of this thing.
Can I shock you and tell you that Leicester have scored at Queen's Park Rangers?
So now it's 2-2. Is that right?
2-1. 2-1 to Leicester.
Oh, 2-1. Oh, that's right. They had scored to draw the game. Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Ipswich are winning. So it's as we were basically at the start of the day.
yeah.
We are now 9 points behind Ipswich and 14 behind Leicester.
Hmm.
And we've got to try and turn that into 11 behind Leicester next week.
There you go. Yeah.
I will say I'm pretty sure Leeds are going to avoid relegation from the Championship. Pretty sure we're doing well to avoid that.
It's good to it's really early, right? How many games in now? 14 or something like that?
14 games, we've got 25 points. So generally the safety mark in the Championship is about 50.
Okay.
Because obviously you play 8 more games than you do in the Premier League.
True.
So obviously the survival mark is a bit higher.
Yep. But your goals are higher than that, right?
They certainly are.
You're trying to win a trophy
like you said, yeah, but like you said, one thing at a time, avoid relegation, and then work on the next thing.
That was not a good pass there from Rice, I think. I don't know who he's passing the ball to, but none of his teammates were there. I don't know where he was passing it. It just somebody's lolling around in the ground. Oh, crap. Who's that? Is that that's Trossard? Trossard is still in the box. We're just going to kick it out here. Is that?
Could really do with a Plymouth goal against Ipswich.
Oh, that's Fabio Vieira. He's down, pounding the turf. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I think, is he get hurt? Oh, he does get clipped on the back of his leg. I think that's why. Oh my gosh! Yeah, he just kicked through the back of his leg and he got stuck. He got stuck in the turf. I can see why he's injured. The defender thinks he did a good job there, but he definitely stuck his leg out from behind and yeah, I don't know if the tackle might have happened outside the box. So let's see. There's contact, but I think he might have got contact outside the box first. So I don't know. This could be his contact. I think it's definitely contact. They have to decide whether it was inside the box or not because it's right on top here. Got Ray has joined us. Welcome to the show, Ray. He says 4-0 is coming. I mean, that tackle is right there. I don't know. Is the line considered the box? Give it to Kai. I don't think so. I think Nketiah deserves to get his 4. I don't know. I know that's not the way it works, but He's gonna go look at the video screen. That tackle happens right on the box, right on the AC. So yeah, per the rules, and I'm with you. I mean, he's tackling him. I thought the tackle started outside the box, but it did not. It's right on the line, so we'll see.
Who do you think would have took it? Who would have took it if it was? Do you think it would have been Saka?
No, Saka's out, so it should be.
Oh.
I would get it in Kedia. So.
You'd let Eddie get 4?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I don't think Kai deserves anything today for what he's done. No.
God, I don't deserve anything.
No. I think he might get him just outside the box. I think that's, you've already probably confirmed that, but we're watching it live on my side here, and he gets him just as he's getting to that line. I don't know if he crosses it.
Eddie's gone 28 minutes without scoring, which is slightly disappointing for me.
I think there's a tackle right there on the 18 in that box there. So let's see what he says. If Arsenal gets far to go their way, let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is a penalty kick, right? I think he's pointing to the spot, right? Very nice. It is. So Arsenal is going to go. Let's see who takes this. Like I said, I would give it in Kedia just because the man is hot and he's still in the game. I know Vieira probably could do it, but I think he just got the knock, so probably not. And he is. Oh, Vieira is going to take it. Vieira.
That's rubbish. No, give it to Eddie. Give it to Eddie.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I would have given it to Nketiah, but guess what? Vieira did work for this one, so I want to say Ben Rice, but Declan Rice also could be deserving of this one. But I believe Vieira he's shown that he can put a ball nicely into the. His name is not. I don't know what this is. This is not his name. His name is
Teabag. I miss it.
Fabio Vieira. You know what? Stop with that talk. Stop with that talk. That was kind of rude. Not nice at all. His name is Fabio Vieira. Do I call you the little man?
A lot, actually.
Here we go. Vieira's about to take it here live on my side, right? Vieira did work for it, and he pitched the shot. Goalkeeper picks the wrong way, and he goes right behind him. Very nice. Very nice.
Spencer incoming in 10 seconds.
That's right. They were showing. I did see on I think it was Instagram. Fabio Vieira and his wife was, his significant other. They'll be welcoming a new baby soon. So he puts the ball under his shirt. So yeah, so there you go. That one's.
I hate that I know this reference. I hate that I know what Beatsgun's talking about.
From Fox Rizzy, I don't even know what that is. So yeah.
The prison in Prison Break is called Fox River.
Ah.
And Teabag broke out of Fox River. Theodore Bagwell.
So who didn't break out of this prison? It's not that good. That movie's called Prison Break. Who did not break out of it?
I believe people broke out. It got broke out of twice in 5 years. I believe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And why not showing his love for? Oh wait. So Rice is coming up. So we had another sub. And then El Neni's coming in. El Neni, the Egyptian god, is in.
Was he not supposed to score it? Was he supposed to go, fuck it? Why not be angry? It'll still be upset, so I might as well just put it in Rose Ed.
No, but you know what? Why not?
Bamford would have thought that.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with what Havertz gave us today. It's a game where he needed to showcase something for me to feel like he's getting some sort of confidence on the pitch. Didn't get it. Milsroof Row or Win the Dog. Yeah, you're funny. Got Anders has joined us. Anders, welcome to the show. Saying hi to you and me, Mr. Tom. Or you and I.
Hello, Anders.
So welcome. You should be happy, I guess, with the Leeds win too. And we're almost into extra time here. To be fair, it is about breaking out. Only 2 people in 5 years break out of this prison. It's just poor.
Weren't the only prison they broke out of either.
Oh, but I thought you called it Fox. There's only one in the show.
No, the main prison from the first season is called Fox River. In the third season, the group end up in a prison in Panama
Oh,
called Sona,
okay. I never saw it.
which is the episode Lolo is in.
Lolo is in an episode.
Lolo's in the first episode, or not first. He's in one of the early episodes of season 3 of Prison Break. He plays a guy that is so scared of the main villain of the season, that he pisses himself.
Here you go. I'm going to give you a scene. I want you to do a little research on it. But basically, I need you to soil yourself. Can you do that?
It's a very good show, though. I loved it at the time.
Yeah.
Very good. The company, the villains. But yeah, he is. You know who it is? It's the guy who played Bunny in The Wire.
Bunny in The Wire.
You've not
I
seen
watched
The
The Wire, but I don't remember the names of the characters.
But I think it's Bunny Colvin. I'm sure that's his name. The character is the guy that wanted to make the legal area of the drug trade. Like, he wanted to make it so you could actually sell drugs in a certain area as an experiment to see if it'd make the rest of Baltimore safe, and it did. But it got out, and I think he got fired for it. I think he becomes a. He's a bald fella.
I think I know who you're talking about, but
Robert Wisden is his actual name, but that's what I mainly know him from, is that and Prison Break.
Okay. I have to do a lookup now because
Good try.
Yeah. Okay, it is who I thought it was. Okay. Yeah. I do remember him from The Wire. I just don't remember the name because I don't remember names and stuff. Baltimore is not a good place, is what he says. Yeah, it's got some good players. They're trying to clean it up. So we got 10 minutes of extra time, Mr. Tom. Imagine that. Tomiyasu gets a nutmeg there, and Nelson puts the ball out for a corner there. But Tomiyasu he gets
goal check at Bournemouth. Burnley have scored. They're doing a goal check. VAR are checking it.
You know what's crazy part is today? I've barely said Raya's name.
Well, no need. Sheffield United haven't been up your end of the pitch since like the 10th minute, right? Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much like early in the game for sure. But yeah, they still are sitting on 2 total shots. We are at 10 now, 7 shots on target. And Kadio's got 3 of those shots on target, and there you go.
According to live scores, so take that for what you will, Sheffield United have a possession percentage of 31%, and I believe most of that is kicking off after Arsenal scored.
Yeah.
No love for Sheffield United. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Ipswich have scored again.
I like seeing Elneny. Yeah, it says to goal correction. It's still 2-1 over here, so got an alert for that. Got Trossard coming up the left-hand side. He's got space. Is he cut inside? No, he's going to keep going, taking it to the corner. And very nice defenders. Just giving him space. Starting to rain over here, it says. 4 minutes into this extra time. You said Stan the man is in. He's joined us. Welcome to the show. He says Elneny would be used in the midfield ahead of Zinchenko. Good. You're good there. It's weird that Zinchenko cannot play the midfield, but Elneny can. And I just believe Elneny. I don't know what does Zinchenko not do that he can't get the midfield. But there you go. Now you see it.
Burnley have been robbed, apparently, according to Twitter.
So cool there, Mr. Stan, with the players on the pitch now. We're mostly comprised of our starting team in Carabao Cup. Yeah, you're right about that. And Kedia definitely will start next week. Milsrif Rowe should get a second start in a row, I believe. Havertz should get a second start in a row. All right, he gets the ball out to Nketiah tries to get a shot off and gets blocked out for a corner. Very nice from Nketiah. I like that move from him. I would ask him to take it sooner, but I think he took it when he could. It just he should have taken it sooner. I think he waited a little bit too long. But Gus defended pretty well there, and you know, can't say much bad about what Nketiah has done today. Expect him to come into these games and get goals, and that's exactly what he does. Does Zinchenko not play in midfield? Heat map. Oh, Mr. Ray, you know exactly what we're saying. Because some people will say the exact same thing when they saw Partey playing as a right back. He comes inside, he inverts, and a corner comes in, and guess who scores? Guess who scores this time? Somebody new. Somebody who's been on the cusp of scoring the last couple of games. It is Tomiyasu.
Is it Tomiyasu?
Yes, it is. Tomiyasu, who's been getting close to scoring the last number of games, finally puts one through. Corner gets popped out once again. We are the first ones to the ball, and he puts his first goal in for the team. Oh, Declan Rice is on the sideline. He wasn't going to score, but Tomiyasu scores. Arsenal's up 5-0. Very nice. He's smiling. He deserves it. He's been working pretty hard the last number of games we've seen him. So corner comes in. Let's watch the replay on this one. Corner comes in, gets popped out. He's had a player on his back. It doesn't matter. He's determined to get that shot, that grab, and whoop, and he pops it. Very nice. Very nice. I'm happy to see us on corners just attacking that ball. And very nice from him. The defender's trying to lean on him, and it doesn't matter. He told us Tomiyasu would score soon. I think his play has shown that he was going to score soon as well. So they've conceded 29 times in 10 matches, Mr. Tom.
I mean, that's bordering on Leeds United levels of defending.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to say happened here. I don't think there's any offsides. So I don't know what they're looking for. VAR's looking for a possible handball. I'm not sure where the handball is. Is he gonna look at it? No, it looks like he's not. I don't know where the handball would come from. Nope, nothing's happening. They're just calling it a goal. Arsenal is up 5-0. So guess what, Spencer? You were wrong. Spencer was wrong. He said 4-0. You were muted. Mr. Tom, what'd you say? Oh, he muted himself. So, because of the noise, probably. I thought you were saying something before you muted. Everyone looks like they're trying to score separate. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, Havertz, he's out there. He's going to play 90 minutes, and I'm going to feel like I didn't see much of him today. And, I'll tell you who my 5 was for this game. I don't know if I'll create a video for it, but we'll talk about it. I believe Havertz was part of that list. Arsenal's up 5-0. We've got less than 2 minutes left in this match with the extra time. My 5 for this game was Nketiah up top, Havertz, Smith Rowe, Kiwior, and Saliba. I just want to see how Saliba and Kiwior are going to work together, basically. And the fact that they've gotten really nothing in this game says that defensively we've been pretty good. Nketiah, I don't know. That's a 9, right? You ain't gonna rank him? You're gonna rate him? You're gonna give him a 9?
Yeah. I'll never give a 10. I don't really do ratings, but I'll never give 10 because 10 is perfection. So I will give Eddie 12 out of 10.
There you go. Nketiah had a really good day. He gets a hat trick, first one. Well, you're taking it, right? You're taking it. Smith Rowe has been solid, not much. I think the way that the team's been playing, I think everybody contributed to the way we attacked. They got nothing, and they liked it. Havertz, I think I want more from him because I believe he's a more dominant player and should be a more dominant player than Smith Rowe, and even Nketiah, I think he should be. We're trying to get him to that point, but I don't think midfield is where it's going to work. Saliba and Kiwior held his own, I think, in the game. We didn't hear much from them. They didn't really have to contribute much because the other team got nothing. Nothing. BX Gunner is going to give Enkedia a 10. Yeah, he did everything he was supposed to do. The game is over here. As far as the next best players, I think Saka or Martinelli. Saka, I wanted more from him. Martinelli, I believe he was more engaged in this game today. He had an opportunity to score. Rice, solid as always. Brings it every day. Zinchenko, I don't know. White was good. Raya, very quiet day for him. Clean sheet. 5-0 clean sheet. We're going to take that. We got the end of the Bournemouth game right now. There is 7 minutes of extra time, and they are under 2 minutes from that. Okay, there was a shot there, but it deflected, and the goalkeeper has it now. So there'll be less than a minute to go in this one before Bournemouth looks like they're going to take all the points. Spencer, 3 points, 5 goals, big W, big performance. Very, very correct, sir. Big game from Arsenal, where they finish this off, and the Bournemouth game is over. Premier League football for the day is done. People will tell you it was Eddie, but really it was the imperious play of the Egyptian king. So Ray is giving El Neni, who played probably like 2 minutes, player of the match for some reason. Make it make sense, people. El Neni gets man of the match 9 out of 10 for doing pretty much nothing for 2 minutes. I don't even know. Did he even have a touch? I don't even know if he had a touch in the game because he came on so late. So let's see. He had he did. He had 12 touches. He was 10 of 11. He had one aerial duel that he won. He lost the ball, 1 interception. So he did pretty well. Huh. Let's check out our man Declan Rice in the middle there. He was all over that middle of the pitch. 79 touches, 66 for 70, 94% on his passing. 1 key pass across that wouldn't go anywhere. 2 were accurate. And he blocked the shot. Lost 7. Reception, tackle, dribble, pass 1 time. So very good game from Arsenal. He said he'll see us on Monday night, so we'll see Spencer on Monday night. All right, Spencer, have a good day. You're going back to work or taking a lunch break because it is midday over here. You should be seeing Sam, Mr. Tom, looking at probably those kids going, you guys are having too much fun. Too much fun.
The thing is, when I come off the computer, they'll go silent.
Of course.
They'll then bury their heads in whatever mobile phone devices they can get their hands on.
The trumpets are playing.
Hello.
Entering the building.
Wait a minute.
Sam
I haven't seen Sam Greenwood for weeks. What's going on?
No,
your doppelganger, Lord Poo Poo Head, was on earlier today.
I was kidnapped in his castle. I don't know what was going on. I was drugged. I'm back now.
Interesting.
I'm back now. Well, that was a good half, wasn't it?
Very, very nice way to finish off that game.
But it's only Sheffield United. I mean, we can't get.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. But
good
as Mr. Tom, there are levels to this thing. You need to show that you're better than. You need to show that you're better than the team, and we showed that we're 5 goals better than.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm very, very pleased with the result. Very pleased with the goals. I mean, Nketiah has banged some real incredible goals today, and God knows where that's been. I mean, he's been hiding that for a long time, hasn't he? Yeah, good result. You can only beat what's in front of you, right? That's the thing, you know. Even though it's only Sheffield United, the bottom team, but to go into that game and win 5-0, pretty pleased with that.
Very, very true. No, this is what we were expecting to see, a blowout game from us. We do have it in us to get 3+ goals in a game, and we did it today.
Tomiyasu score, wasn't it?
Tomiyasu scored. He's been, as I've been saying, he's been knocking on the door to score the last number of games he's played. He's always put a shot in where you're like, "Woo, that's a defender's shot." See
Yeah.
the shot that he took. It's the shot he took earlier in the game, where he's just off the right post and he hits it clear past the left post. You're like, dude, this pick somewhere in the middle. You know, you might score. But he definitely, one of the things we showed in the box is that we were more aggressive when that ball was up, just popped up there, especially on the corners, right? We're more aggressive on the ball than we have been in the past, and we got 2 goals out of it.
Yeah, very
Kata
good.
gets one, and Tomiyasu gets one on a corner where the ball pops out, and we're the first ones to it.
Yeah. No, it's a very good overall performance today. I think many players look good, and I mean, you got to say it was quite an easy game for us, but at the end of the day, we did play well and we did the right things and took our chances. And, yeah, good performance. We need to take that with us now into the Champions League and against Newcastle. We're going to play Newcastle away soon, which is going to be a tough game. So hopefully this will breed more confidence and hopefully we'll get something out of that game.
Another stat on top of the stat that says Nketiah has a hat trick and Rashford does not is that Tomiyasu has more goals than Højlund.
Yeah, Højlund's. Well, Manchester United are struggling, aren't they? Really, when it comes to the way they play up front. So there's a lot going on there. Yeah, but on a more important note, tomorrow morning, Shanghai Port FC can wrap up the Chinese league tomorrow morning.
Well, I will be making sure that I take advantage of my extra hour sleep so that I will be awake in time to observe Shanghai Port FC taking their rightful place at the summit of
the Chinese
football. Yeah.
And Sam will be doing a watch along at the castle for anyone who's passing by and has
time.
I'm
not allowed in there. I've escaped. I better not go back.
Sam comes from a long line of royalty.
Yeah. He's got a crazy cousin, Lord Greenwood. He's a nutcase.
So now we'll take. I enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
As I said, we could have scored more in the first half, but
Leeds win 4-1. We win 5-0. This is a great Saturday. This is a glorious Saturday.
Yes, very, very nice. Yes,
there have been worse Saturdays.
From combined from our teams, and you weren't far off from catching us on those goals.
9-1 aggregate today. Leeds Arsenal against the opponents. 9-1. You can't complain about that.
Basically, we both destroyed Yorkshire opposition.
Yes. Wipe Yorkshire off the map. We like that. Get your hoagie spread and get the fuck out.
Yorkshire's not good for much anyway.
Pretty much.
They once went to me, it's God's country. I was like, well, what's that mean? And then they quickly shut up.
That means there's a place you forgot.
And it's very nice to see that now our goal difference is now surpassed those of everybody else in the league.
Yeah, those 5 goals without conceding a goal, that's going to help a lot, isn't it? On the old goal difference, that's good.
Have Sheffield United played Man City yet? Because I kind of want to see Haaland versus their defence.
I think I'm going to triple captain him that day when that comes along.
I don't want to use the word massacre because obviously that has more serious connotations, but I do kind of want to see what happens when he just basically pummels them into submission to the point where it'll be like the Simpsons meme where they go, stop, they're already dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I have a feeling that the way that game will go out, they might win 5-0, but Haaland might not even get a goal just because they're going to be trying to stop the robot, and then everybody else will have fun. All right,
yeah.
They might.
Fair point. It's a fair point. So sadly, Bournemouth got their first win, which is
Russ has joined. He was there with us to start, and he comes towards the end, and
I can tell you where he was.
Where was he?
He was sat with Ryan watching the game.
Ah, he was online. He's on.
Oh, that little treacherous whore.
He was sat there being all cool and Russ-like.
Yeah, sits there on
Oh,
his
cool
sofa,
and Russ like.
vaping about 600,000 gallons of smoke.
Yes. Just give the Ballon d'Or to Eddie now. There you go.
Then we go to Messi again, isn't it?
Nah, it's going to go to Jorginho Ruter.
It's going to Gnonto.
Already decided that. Oh no! I'd bribe people to make sure it didn't go to him.
Yeah. Did you see that pass from Declan Rice between the leg of the defender? As
Yeah,
I told
for the goal.
as I told Mr. Tom, that just grazed a certain area of the defender, and
Just grazing the bollocks sometimes hurts a lot more than if it smacks it for
his left testicle on the way through, and they just put it right in the path of. They got that right touch there on the ball, Nketiah.
I knew I shouldn't even brought that up, but I couldn't help myself.
Days like today are why I knew my faith in Edward Nketiah would pay off.
Edward.
He had an optimal day today. He had an optimal day today. Everything worked for him today. I've never seen anything like it. Where this Nketiah has been, God knows. But we'll probably see the normal Nketiah in the next game again. That's what we'll probably see.
That's the thing that it's supposed to look like this when he hasn't been playing, and you know he should be hungry. I thought that's the first thing I said. He needs to look hungry today, and he played like that after he got that first goal.
Fantastic game.
He was looking to score again.
Yeah, fantastic game today.
Yes, yeah.
He needs to maintain this type of performance. You know, I'm not saying he needs to score a hat trick every game, but he needs to show that type of hunger and performance he had today. Yeah. He's been missing a lot lately. He's been missing so much. We need to see what he did today. We need to see that more consistently.
Eddie Murphy's coming soon. There you go.
Already done that. No, we already done that. Eddie. We've done that an hour ago. It was like, I want half.
There's a guy
you know what? Dexter St. John. This is as Nketiah as he's walking out of the stadium. Just swinging.
Does anyone happen to know if anyone named Jackson scored today?
You know what? What's funny is I was thinking that today, and the only time his name came up was when I think he got taken off the ball too easy or something like that. So nothing good from the Jackson faithful today.
Since that became a thing, Jacksons have not been doing well.
So I think it's because they don't want to give too much of it away yet. They want to savor it. So
Real Madrid beat Barcelona.
Real Madrid came back and beat them, huh?
Yeah, Bellingham scored twice. Imagine my shock.
That is a man that just. I think we talked about it a little bit yesterday. And I was like, they have a Jude. That's really all that matters. And guess what? They have a Jude, and he scored in the 68th minute and in extra time to get them all 3 points. So that's the man. So, yeah. If he's on the pitch, you got a chance, right?
They are now top of La Liga on goal difference. Second place, Girona. Impressive.
So is Sam doing something behind the scenes? I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know what he's doing.
He's going to get Lord Greenwood.
Yeah.
But he's right. Eddie should have taken a penalty.
I wanted
Eddie scoring 4 goals would have been a lot more fun than him scoring 3 goals.
True, very true. But a hat trick and a hat trick before Rashford. First hat trick for Arsenal. First hat trick for the number 1 player, starter, all that stuff.
It feels like my son scored 3 times.
Yes,
That's how proud I am of him. Yeah.
And has joined us. Welcome to the show.
Basically, Russ and Ange coming in leads me to ask the question: how was Ryan's show?
Yeah. Sorry, people. When the Arsenal's on around the time of our show, I kind of just do a watch along, so I miss out on hanging out with him and hanging out with you guys. Mr. Tom enjoyed hanging out here with me.
Yeah, what you talking about? I created the Soccer Saturday idea. No, I didn't. I did not invent Soccer Saturday, obviously.
No, you did for this channel. So that comes with some. You get some founders fees for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did not invent the concept. I mean, that
No, it
was a
doesn't. It
thing.
doesn't matter. This is our own world here. This is our world.
I mean,
So
it's so
you did.
sad he's like 30 years old. It's
Who
like,
cares? We did it here.
Uh.
Morning. Steven says morning. Welcome to the show. Colonel Ward. Look, everybody's joining us. Colonel Ward. Fake.
did Arsenal
Cool.
win? Everyone's streaming in.
This isn't fake. This isn't fake. This is from Arsenal
Is it an Arsenal
America.
scarf? Oh, okay.
Arsenal America. Yeah.
America.
I got it.
I love that
Oh,
film. I love that film.
I got
America, fuck yeah.
I got a Pittsburgh, Arsenal Pittsburgh scarf.
That shouldn't be a thing.
I do have the I got the banana peel one. And I do have because I do have this one as well, but it's because my friends invited me to go see a game with them, so I do have nearby.
I've
So
watched a football match with Gary.
yep. So that was cool. I enjoyed that trip, getting to do all that stuff, man. We did a lot. We drank beer, we watched football, we drank beer, and we watched football. So there you go. Ryan did all right.
Chicken wings. I had lots of
Yeah.
chicken wings that day.
Oh, you got chicken wings today? Is that what you said?
No, I had lots of chicken wings on that weekend because
Yeah.
you took so long to get from your dad's house to the meeting place that I had food. I had a meal. Like I had lots of wings, and it was great.
I'm still figuring that stuff out. I'm looking forward to my next trip. I hope it comes soon. Steve,
We're going to a buffet, damn it.
Yeah, yes, we need to do that. Steven says great performance, but Saka was way too quiet. The Achilles injury is really killing his game. Yeah. No, I do believe. I think it's okay if he gets some rest, and you know what? It's okay if he gets the hunger. Like, guess what? I'm not going to play today because I'm just not looking right. And give Nelson the minutes, please. Nelson should have started today. I think he deserves it. And make Saka hungry to get back on that pitch, but ready to go. Secretly,
it would not be in Ealing and Acton. It'd be in the O2 Arena.
Yeah.
Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Colonel
buffet.
Ward, you're right. I do have a half and half scarf with that team on it because that's the first match I went to. But I do not touch the white and black side of that scarf. Let's just say that.
Eddie hit that ball for the third goal like it owed him money.
He did, and I like that. Stefan has joined us, and he's talking about he doesn't know what that means, Eddie. But I guess you asked Mr. Tom because Mr. Tom that's probably how he wakes up every morning. Like some people
I did it live during the show, but none of you all saw it because you was all watching Ryan.
Some people, brush their teeth, to get the day started. Mr. Tom Ross
That's what happened. It's 100%. It's exactly what happened. Basically today I did one twice for Eddie because I thought I had a feeling it could be a big day for him. So
cool. A buffet in Acton, Ealing. Yeah. You know what? When I come, I need to forewarn everybody so I can meet everybody at least once. Because
you could do a buffet. You could do a buffet tour.
A buffet tour. Oof. Ooh. Does that mean like
buffets.
breakfast is that like breakfast and dinner kind of thing, or you mean like every day go to another buffet?
Well, yeah. I mean, go to a different buffet, and we can all work out what the best buffet in London is.
There you go. Yeah, that third goal from outside the box was his first. You know what? That's crazy. His first goal from outside the box, and he took it very nicely.
I love a buffet.
Very nicely. I rep my half and half. That Big Gunner loves his half and half. I do, but it's just I call them that team. I can't have that much love for that half of the scarf, right? Chris Nix, Cheddars has joined us. Welcome to the show. There's a lot of football going on tomorrow. Not much today. So, half and half scarf should be. I get it. But I had to get one because it was my first game. I wanted to do everything. I think I got a new hat. I got 2 scarves from the game. I just It was a good week. It was a good weekend. Busy. Arsenal on Saturday, Leeds on Sunday. Ta-da! It was really good. Unless it's Ipswich and Celtic. So you do like half scars. You just don't like the one with that team on it. I get
He
it.
likes when it suits him, like most people.
Yes. Big Mo El Neni with an assist. How did he get the assist? Oh, was that on the Fabio?
Do they give assists if you win the penalty, or is that in fantasy football that they do?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
People,
I still think I can't believe I've gone 2.5 hours without mentioning that my Boston Celtics destroyed your Miami Heat.
Oh, you know what? I watched that game yesterday and it was disappointing because the stats say Miami should have done better, but they just couldn't stop them from scoring. So when you can't stop a team from scoring, it doesn't matter how many turnovers they give you. You're just gonna be in trouble, and that's exactly what happened. You guys, the Celtics, basically, whenever they needed a shot, they got it. Very good shooting from them, scoring. People who moan about the atmospheric grounds, but when they are at the ground and do nothing, they should be banned. You're probably right about that. People like myself probably will complain about North London Forever song and stuff. I don't know about Keep My Mouth Shut. I don't know the song, so I'd probably just be cheering Arsenal the whole time while they're singing. But I enjoy going to a game, as you say, for the atmosphere. I'll be screaming the entire time, drinking my beer and having fun with the football. So yeah. If you're going to matches and you're not helping out and screaming like everybody else, then stop it. Lifetime bans if you don't want to cheer on your team and create that atmosphere. Yes. Half and half scars are the neutral tourists. True. But you know what? It's to commemorate the moment, right? So, I took mine. I'm doing it. I did it. El Nini got the assist for Tommy. Oh, you mean he headed it back, or he got a touch on it? That's cool.
Yeah, I think he was involved.
I didn't know he was the one that got the touch on it that went back to Tomiyasu.
I can tell you, according to live score, your assist makers were Declan Rice, Smith Rowe on the third. Declan Rice, then nothing. So you have 2 assists credited.
Yeah, no, Tomiyasu might have been involved, and the ball might have been around him, but it's hard to tell who got that touch where the ball pops out to Tomiyasu, gets to the ball first and puts it away. Tom, can you lock them up? Like, they are locked up. That's why there's noise. They're like, it's like, you ever seen like people walking by the jail cells and they're like rattling the cans?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you know what, Stefan, you're right about that. How can you buy one? But I just told you, it's my first match ever for Arsenal. I'm getting everything, the full experience, even if it's the wrong experience in your eyes. But you said you would get one anyway, so Ipswich and Celtic on it.
Football is a TV show to a lot of people, Stefan.
Yes.
No, it was to commemorate the moment for me, and that's as close as I get to that team. So
it's a lot better than Stefan Doncaster United scarf he's got.
No, they're not. They're not mine. They're not mine. They're my brother's.
You heard it here, folks. There is family drama in the Ross house.
Demon
Sam is the undercover father, even though he goes by Uncle. Russ has put that information out there on the interweb now. Everybody now knows. When they think they're coming to hang out with Uncle, they're really coming to hang out with Pops.
Yeah.
Wow.
Papa Smurf.
I don't know what to say to any of this in case they find out. Anyway, wait, what? Anyway,
why do they look so much like Uncle Tom?
Oh, you should dress up as a Smurf for Halloween. That'd be great.
I just need to put on a Santa hat and beard. Just
So-
Papa Smurf.
since this is a road trip and I'm behind the wheel at the moment, which is going disastrously wrong, it's Halloween soon, isn't it? I was just wondering if you guys have any plans for Halloween or anything like that, or
Yeah, I'm gonna increase my kill count by 50%. Sorry, what?
increase your kill count by 50%. Sounds like a good target, good goal. Yeah. What about you, Gary?
We usually give out the candy if the kids want to stop by our house, but our kids don't do the Halloween thing much since they're getting older. So,
Oh God!
I
Oh my
think
God!
that's
Say what you will about him, but he ran a tight ship.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to look that one up, do
He had everything in house.
You certainly do not want to look that one up, Gary.
All right,
Oh, God,
I'll stick to being oblivious to certain things in the world.
Yes. Some things you do not need to know, trust me. But anyway, trick or treat. When I lived in America, I was there from when I was 8 till I was 12. And Halloween was just awesome in America. Absolutely awesome. I mean, all the haunted houses people would put together, and all the theme parks turned into Halloween nights, and all of that. I just miss it so much. That was just so incredible, Halloween time in America. All the trick or treating, you just go around dressed up with your friends and just fill up bucket loads of candy. Oh, it was just awesome. What a great memory.
A block like right down from our house. They block off the entire blocks, and then the kids everybody just goes there, hangs out. Somebody might bring a keg, and then just the parents get to have fun. The kids they're blocked off. There's no cars coming through, so the kids just go up and down the street.
Turns into a community event then. Yeah, it's great. That's really good. I like the sound of that. Oh, that's great. Halloween's great. Because you know what? When I was growing up, and I first started watching movies and everything, I used to love horror films. I loved horror films when I was a kid. I just loved being scared and frightened and the monsters and I just so Halloween sort of like came naturally to me as something I would like. And so I just always loved like horror films and stuff like that. But admittedly, the last, I would say, 10 or 15 years, I haven't really seen a lot of the new horror films that have been coming out, all this Korean and Asian stuff that's been coming out. I haven't really seen any of that. I haven't seen a lot of the American stuff either, to be honest. But so I have missed out a lot the last 10 to 15 years. But before that, I was watching everything and loved it. I just loved all the horror films. And Halloween coming up now. I've got to try and see if I can watch some movies. So that's what I want to do. I want to watch some scary movies.
You think the crazy part is you don't really have to watch horror movies anymore. You just turn on the news because that's how crazy crazy this world is getting right now. You just
that's true. There's a lot of horror on TV. That's true. Yeah.
Yes. But it's just the new Exorcist film is. That one actually does look. It looks like it could be a good one.
Yeah, the trailer
is that the one with the two little girls or whatever? Right?
Yeah. My real horror is Tottenham being top, as Ange says. Yeah, it is. Can't believe they were 5 points clear before today.
As everyone says, it's like an elephant being at the top of a tree. You don't know how it got there, but you know how it's going to end up.
Yeah, you're right.
I like that. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. You're right, Stephen. We have a 15 goal difference at this point with this match, which puts us top in the league as far as goal difference. So, very, very nice.
Yeah, it's important because at the end, because you know what, at the end of the season, with Manchester City or one of the other teams, if we follow each other, point by point all the way through, it could be decided by goal difference. Goal difference could be the important factor.
Yeah, it is crazy seeing that team at the top of the table, and
it is
as you not being able to lose that spot, right?
We just know it's going to turn because it's Spurs, right? We know the bubble's going to burst. They're going to bottle it. Their bottle jobs. It's just going to happen. We just have to wait for it.
It would be hilarious if they did win the title, though, purely because Harry Kane disappeared.
You know what? Mr. Tom, shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth, boy.
It really would be funny because of Harry Kane disappearing.
No, Mr. Tom, no. I'll have none of that
so many memes. But But no, in all no, right. Back on Sab's horror topic before I go.
Yes.
I did see there is a good movie came out in about 2019, which now feels like about 40 years ago because it's pre-virus.
Yeah.
Pre-virus.
Yeah, that feels
And,
like a long time ago as well. Now, doesn't it? That time before the virus.
Basically, it's called Ready or Not, and
Ooh.
it's about a game of hide and seek that basically goes a bit nasty.
Huh.
Good film.
Yeah, a film
Good
I
film.
did see yesterday evening, and I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. It's already had a lot of critical acclaim, and I thought it, pretty much lived up to it. And that was Get Out, the Jordan Peele film.
Yep.
His
It was a good film.
directorial debut.
Good film.
That was a good film. I quite like that one.
It was it was different than I thought it would in the way it ended. It was probably I could never have thought, okay, it's gonna end like that.
The ending was to be honest, the ending was a bit sort of, typical, typical ending. But I like the build up. The build up was really good all the way through.
No, that's not how it would usually end, though, is it? It would usually end with a copper turning up and just shooting them.
Yeah, yeah, but it was still for me. As the film progressed, without spoiling it to anyone, but as the film progressed, that was the sort of type of ending I was expecting. But I'm not going to spoil what happened. But I was kind of expecting that ending. But the whole build up until the last few scenes there was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Can you imagine like the tone of Get Out would be a lot different if it turned out that it was a Manchester United fan?
It'd be like, do we care now?
It'd be like, how can I help you get the outcome that you clearly want?
Don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. I feel like watching another one tonight. Don't know what I'll see.
Apparently,
because what's
Five
good
Nights
is
at Freddy's is good.
all the different streaming services are doing. Well, not all of them, but I see some of them are doing like Halloween themed. They've got loads of films they put together in like its own category. So I'll have a look through and see if there's anything that piques my interest.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, since it's nearly Halloween, I thought we need to talk a little bit about it.
My favourite Halloween movie is the review of the 98-99 season for Manchester United when they won the treble.
Oh God!
I sometimes watch a bootleg of that, and
but back to reality. There are too many Halloween films. There really are. All the different revamps and all that. That what's his face? That Rob Zombie decided to make a Halloween film and just completely butchered it.
They were like, "Oh, what? We need to see his backstory. We don't need to see his backstory. We need to see what made him decide to have Weetabix for breakfast that day. Like, I don't need the backstory on his breakfast. Just go away. Stop making these films." Although, ironically, I did quite enjoy the previous.
And then they started remaking them again in the 90s or the late 90s, early 2000s. They started remaking.
I mean, the worst ones. Halloween H2O. Do you want to see Michael Myers get his ass handed to him by Busta Rhymes? No, not particularly.
No.
Well, too bad, motherfucker, because you're going to get it.
Yeah. That was terrible.
And he's all like, you could see all of Michael Myers' credibility as a horror icon died the moment Busta Rhymes went, "Trick or treat, motherfucker."
Is the new Candyman any good? I see a lot of people talk about that.
I've not seen it, but I've not heard that it's bad. So
no, I've seen a few people mention it. It's quite good. It's.
I think the other channel's still on Sky. I think it is.
Horror channel. Yeah,
I'll tell you a movie I watched yesterday. I swear, I genuinely watched this. It's called Santa with Muscles because I discovered the Christmas channel is on Sky. I watched a film called Santa with Muscles, starring Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Oh my
1996.
God. Oh, you loved it. I bet you loved it.
I don't know if it still is, but it was in the bottom 100 movies on the Internet Movie Database. Out of every movie that is ever recorded on the IMDb, it's considered one of the worst 100, which automatically means it should be seen.
Yeah. For comedy purposes.
I would do a watch along with this movie.
It's like an Ed Wood film, isn't it? You watch an Ed Wood film just to laugh at it, don't you? You know, it's that bad. It becomes a comedy.
My favourite bit of it is at the start, you see the gardener in Hogan's mansion comes running at him with his stuff, and you think, oh, beat him, oh, you whoop him, Hogan, and then you find out that the gardener works for him and he employs the staff to try and fight him. So just because he's an arsehole, basically, and he beats them up, like, to hone his fighting skills. And it was like, my favourite bit of it, though, was like, the gardener was literally just doing his job, and you walked over and beat him up. Like the chef actually came at him with his shit. Like, and it was like, all right, I would defend yourself, Hogan. But only after it did I realise, when they didn't frame it like they were his staff, that you find that out after. And I'm sat there like, why'd you just beat up the gardener while he was doing gardening? That was.
I bet you loved it though, because it's Hulk Hogan. I bet you fucking enjoyed that.
Oh, it's one of my favourite movies. But of note, Mila Kunis is in that film as a child. Wow. She's one of the orphans that Hogan befriends.
Wow.
Because he gets a knock on the head and he basically forgets that he's an arsehole. And because he's wearing a Santa outfit at the time to hide from the police.
Yeah. Because
he shot the police with a rocket launcher. Because he's a douche. Anyway, because of course he did. He then drove to the mall and basically he put on the Santa outfit because it's 2 days before Christmas. Of course it's 2 days before Christmas. It's called Santa with muscles. And he puts on the outfit and he concusses himself because he's hiding from the police. So he hides down the elevator shaft, but someone above threw a giant Father Christmas thing and basically it landed on his head, concussed him. And then he believed he was Santa. No one told him that he wasn't. They all said, oh, it's Santa.
There wasn't too much crystal meth.
So much crystal meth in that film. Mainly for the person that wrote it, obviously. It's incredible. It's incredible. If I could get away with it, I would do a live screening of it and just point out all the bits that just make no sense. But I'll still love it. It's just...
Yeah. It sounds like one of those films.
What is it called again?
Santa with Muscles. It's not on DVD. You can't buy it. It's beyond obscure. Exactly.
It's that crap, you can't buy it. It's just in the ether somewhere online.
But it turns up on one of these Christmas channels on Sky yearly, and that's how I get my fix.
You know what? Because these channels, they're cheap fuckers, aren't they? So they just grab any old shit they can just to fill up their airtime. It's like, oh, Santa with Muscles, a shit Hulk Hogan film that nobody's ever fucking heard of. How much you want for that? 20p? Okay, we'll give you 20p for it. Okay, we'll put it on.
They overpaid by 19p. But seriously, my favourite bit of it is the thought of, and it's not actually to do with the movie, it's that at the time, Hogan had turned into a villain. So he's coming out on television in 1996. He's like, oh yeah, like, I'm going to fuck this company over, sort of shit. And then he turns around to the camera and goes, but what's my movie, Santa with Muscles, that's coming out? It's like, what? Why are you doing that? Just, what are you... It doesn't make any... Anyway, but... Even Channel 5 won't pay for it.
Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, God. I see Ange mentioned Stephen King. I think was it Stephen King that she likes or she doesn't like, or I don't know. But Stephen King's... The thing with Stephen King, though, is most of his films, not his films, but films that are adaptations of his books, they seem to stray pretty far from his books, don't they? From what I gather,
because his books are mental.
Yeah, it's like he hated The Shining, The Shining, Stanley Kubrick, it had his adaptation. Him and a couple of other people adapted it.
You can watch it on YouTube. I just put the link in there. So
The whole movie's on YouTube.
Santa with Muscles on YouTube. That shows you how bad it is.
it's been on there for 9 years.
Right.
How many views does it have out of interest?
It has a lot. It has over 122K.
122,000 views in 9 years. I suppose that's not too bad.
Okay, so we'll subtract the amount of views that I gave it. So it has 2,000 views.
Yeah. 120,000 is Tom just in the last 6 months.
Just refresh. Okay, it's done. I'll watch it again. It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I have so much love for it. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Mentioning good movies.
There's Stephen King actually he hated The Shining. He just felt it was completely different from what his book was, and he didn't like it at all.
I always say if I don't think it would be allowed now, but a book from Stephen King called Regulators.
Yeah.
If they made a movie for that, you'd get banned, I think.
Yeah, there's some pretty on edge stuff he did back in the day, wasn't there?
Yeah. Stephen Bachman, right? So that Regulators thing, I was reading it going, I'm scared. Anytime I see a conversion van driving down the street really slow, I'm running.
Well, something people may or may not know, but the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man, is based on a book written by Stephen King.
Right. I think I remember.
But under his pseudonym of
Stephen
Bachman.
King or Bachman?
No, Bachman, but it's Stephen King, isn't it? But yeah, and obviously they changed the end. Obviously, like as Sam said, it doesn't play out like the book. That's very funny. I did like the film The Mist, the next Netflix series. Not as much. But again, they changed the ending from the book.
Did you put the light on?
Mr. Tom, Sam is hiding from us again.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
It was a hat trick day. Probably requires a hat trick of
Yeah.
What you do.
If Eddie put on a gold tooth, I'd have sworn he was Ian Wright today. Wow.
You looked really good today.
He's trying to redeem himself for revealing that he doesn't like Cisco.
Yeah, the thong song, Sam. The thong song. What are your thoughts on that?
The
The thong song.
What are your thoughts on that?
I can't remember how it went, but I remember there was a song called that.
How do you feel about the song?
Well, it's obviously a fantastic piece of music, isn't it? It's right up there with Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
There you go. Biggs Gunner thinks it's crap. The man's lost. He's lost.
Yeah. He basically attacked Cisco in general, but my issue with it, my issue with BX's thing was, well, when I was listening to it yesterday, I said this to Gary already. It felt like Cisco was singing like his lunch depended on it, like he was singing for his rent. That was how much he was fucking into it, like singing it, like not just singing, like screaming it. It was incredible. It was incredible.
He's dedicated, absolutely dedicated.
I had it on CD.
Many a Tommy. Oh,
yeah.
You would know, wouldn't you, Rush? You dogging cunt.
Surely there's nothing to. What is wrong with Stefan? Even Stefan's trying to show some. What?
Stefan's highbrow music, isn't he? Like the Grateful Dead and the Who and.
The thong song is a masterpiece. Stop it.
He only listens to music where the person either died or will die from complications created by their massive drug habit.
He only listens to music where the band has album covers that have, you know, apocalypse as monsters on the cover.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a masterpiece.
I'll tell you a song that really makes me nostalgic. Every time I hear it, I just go straight back to my youth, and that's that. Is it Lev or Lev Steal My Sunshine? Oh, that song is brilliant.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Chris Nick says he's pretty cool. I don't know what any of this means.
Steal My Sunshine.
I had that on cassette.
Yeah, cassette.
S Club 7. Don't Stop Moving.
S Club 7. Don't start talking about them.
I had their first single on cassette. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high.
I'll tell you what, Tom, you worry me because we was talking about music a few weeks ago, and the only music you talked about liking were all these boy bands and girl bands.
So he liked the New Fools in the Street.
He liked New Kids on the Block, and he liked fucking Boyzone.
I call them the New Fools in the Street. All right?
Yeah, like bozos.
No. My music knowledge is explicitly from like 1999 to about 2003, something like that. If it sits within there, I'm probably aware of it.
You knew a lot about the old boy and girl. Girl groups.
I did. Yeah, I do, because that's when it was mainly prevalent.
Well, early 90s as well.
Yeah, but hang on. This is they really are right up my alley, and sometimes I spread my cheeks so they can get out my alley a lot easier.
Backstick boys, that's what I used to call them.
Yeah.
That's just nasty.
Good night, Ange. Good night. Well, not night, is it? But good evening, Ange. Enjoy your evening.
Yes. Have a good rest of your day. Wham!
You know, my favorite 80s band, Wham!
Wham! Bam! Thank you, ma'am. Milli Vanilli's roadie. Milli Vanilli didn't sing a single word. Just like that guy from Boney M. The guy at the front.
It's true.
Didn't sing a single word.
Incredible. It's a good hustle if you can get away with it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a big fan of people that make money for doing nothing. Genuinely, like just
Yep.
But
all right if you can get it.
Yeah, good gig. But no, Russ is right. The Backstreet Boys were excellent. Were, emphasis on the were.
Spandau Ballet.
They were always better than NSYNC. Don't care when Russ says.
NSYNC are always a bit like an afterthought, weren't they?
Yeah. Apart from Justin, and everyone's like, "Oh, Justin, he's so lovely." While he's sitting there, like, "Oh yeah, give me all your adulation." Fucking go to that abortion doctor, Britt.
I'll tell you a real boy band, a real E17. That's a real boy band. Yes, that's a real boy band. None of that fakery stuff.
S Club 7 are probably more successful than Iron Maiden.
Of course, stands for Shit Club 7.
I don't know if what I've said actually is true.
It's not true.
It wouldn't surprise me based on like how much their music sold.
Yeah.
As opposed to people who probably taped the Iron Maiden album off the radio.
But to be fair, S Club 7 were only popular for a short period of time, whereas Iron Maiden have been popular since the late 70s.
True. Yeah, those the Mickey Mouse Club kids, they did turn out pretty well. Many of them.
They did. Their drug dealers did very well out of it too.
Those Mickey Mouse little twats.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these groups you guys are talking about.
Talking about Britpop.
I know. You know what? I did have like I got some stuff from England and Bay City. Is it Bay City Rollers? Is that right?
Yeah, the
Yep.
basic rollers.
Bay
Yeah.
City Rollers. I have their trading card. So
Oh, congratulations!
so
You need to put that under your pillow. Keep it safe.
Always respected
yeah, Fine Young
Eternal.
Cannibals. I think I actually listened. I think I've heard of that group.
I love. You know what? That voice. The lead singer. I can't remember his name now. The singer, but that voice he had was so distinctive. I used to really like a lot of the music. You know, his voice. You know that. What was a song that one of their famous songs? I'm trying to remember it now. Bloody hell! So typical when you start talking about these things, you forget what they are.
Russ, while you remember, Russ has brought up a song that I listened to yesterday. Bye Bye Baby by TQ. Banger.
It Drives Me Crazy is one of their popular ones.
Yeah, that's it. She drives me crazy. She drives me crazy, and I can't.
And Stefan is he's talking about what you talk about, and there you go. He forgot to say Tom's talking. Duh. He forgot the duh. So
It's fine.
you know.
Fine. I can't help it. I'm not going to feel bad because I know more about music than everyone here. Real music. Like, for example, off the top of my head, S Club 7's S Club Party. I'm sorry, just what a banger, okay? Just, it will liven every party. Even the ones where Stefan's in the corner reminiscing about his days being fucked up on speed.
Stefan's in the corner trying to snog the local witch.
Yeah. He's got the local witch on one arm and he's got his rubber band, not his rubber band, what is it, like the tubing pipe around the other. Is that too far? Is that?
Ah, bloody hell.
And he's going, I'm real crazy, I am.
I'm a crazy guy.
Oh, blue. Oh, my God. Was there another level, the one with Dane Bowers?
Can't remember, to be honest.
Dane Bowers most famous for sticking his toe up Jordan.
Who hasn't been in Jordan? She's like the village bike. Everyone's had a ride.
Exactly.
Sound right. You said a toe, right?
There was you've got to keep in mind this would have been late 90s, early 2000s. So obviously, the sex tape was in its infancy.
Jordan,
and there was a clip going around. Yeah, Jordan's a woman named Katie Price, and basically there's a video, but she sat on the end of the bath, and he basically puts his toe up her, and because he'd probably put everything else up her by that point, so he obviously thought, I'll just film this.
Saying Jordan Parson today, you could probably get your whole foot in there.
Yeah. But
Newcastle,
I used to hang in the London scene.
Callum Wilson did everything he could to make sure that ball gets into the box. Lots of deflections and all of that, and he put it away.
They're going to VAR this one, aren't they? They've got to.
Bowers lost a leg. I know Dane Bowers did that song with Jordan. Not Jordan. Victoria Beckham. But Dane Bowers, I'm sure it's who I'm thinking of. Dane Bowers. Yeah, he was in another level between 1997 and 2000. Yep.
Another level, crikey. That's rings a bell as well.
Yep. 5 had a member called Abs.
Yeah. So they didn't give a goalkeeper the foul in the box when he comes through a player. Very good. So
yeah, he just dropped it, didn't he?
Keep on moving.
Yeah. Soul to
What
soul.
song?
Yeah. Atomic Kitten. I've heard that name. I don't know what their music is.
They were also very big in Britain for about 2 years.
There was a time, wasn't there? It was early 2000s where late 90s, early 2000s where there were 10 a penny, weren't there? All these groups, these boy groups and girl groups. They were just put together by labels, you know, just people basically auditioned and just put together into groups.
Just churning out songs off of like a factory, literally like a hit factory.
They mostly sounded the same, most of them.
It feels so good to be reminiscing over excellence. Oh, hang on a minute.
Stefan, I missed all of this, thank goodness. Yeah, you were probably high as a kite back then. Probably in cloud 9.
I do remember. You know what? One thing I do remember about the old days is the best bars. You call them pubs, of course, but the best bars were the ones where there was a smoke line when you went into the bar, and there was at least like a foot space on the bar where you could get fresh air. So if you were like laying on the bar, you got fresh air. If you sat up, it was just smoke, and it's just like that's just how it worked. The best bars are the ones where people, you know, back in the days when you smoked in the bars and stuff like that. So it was crazy.
Mystique, yeah, remember that name as well, Mystique.
Crazy.
Remember Kelly's, and then there was Macy Gray. And then there was there's a few of them, a few more. Oh. Look at you digging out your old cassettes. Bloody hell.
Craig David, 7 Days.
Craig David, you fucking gaylord.
We are going to have to do an episode where I'll just go through all my cassettes and get cussed out for it.
You can't be hetero and listen to that shit, surely. Kerry Katona, what band was she in?
Atomic Kitten.
That's it, yeah. The dartboard, yeah. You're right there, Russ. Bloody hell.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know any of this music you guys are talking about.
Oh, Solid Crew, that's another one that Chris mentions, yeah. Remember them. Remember Culture Club?
I do.
Yeah,
they had a few really good songs.
Yeah.
Calling Mr. Raider, calling Mr. Wayne. I know what I want and I want it now. I want you because I'm Mr. Vane. That was a good song. That was a good dance song.
Yeah, yeah.
So Two Unlimited. Remember Two Unlimited?
What made something Bound for the Reload or something like that? Oxide and Neutrino. I can't remember the specific name.
You're talking about Oxide and Neutrino. Oxide Neutrino.
Yep.
What is Love? What is Love is one of the greatest one-hit wonders ever, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Din 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 din. Sugar Babes. Fucking hell. You guys are just going through Google now, aren't you? Just fucking got Google, just boy and girl bands.
I got Fresh Hits 99.
Yeah, remember those compilation albums? Yeah, McMusic and Mr. Music and
Handsome Bigfoot, Sweet Like Chocolate, Westlife, NSYNC, and other levels on this. Share.
Was
the Venga Boys?
Oh, the Venga Boys! Boom, 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 boom! I want you in my room. Scatman John. Okay. It was amazing the way he sang. That the way he sang was really, really special, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Remember Snow? Informer. Getting down.
There was a girl group called Fierce.
Oh, don't remember that.
No one does.
Yeah, I think there's a reason why.
Fresh Hits 99 does.
Yeah, they just had to fill up the album, didn't they?
Yeah. They used
We
to
got
know
an
the
extra
level
3
twice.
minutes. What are we gonna do?
Snow was Canadian, yeah. You know a lot, Russ. You know worryingly a lot about girl and boy bands, and yeah, I think you.
Fats and Small.
Oh yeah,
Hey, what's wrong with you?
yeah.
Anyway. So join us next week
We
where
should
I'll
do a
go
show
through
about
my
that.
old. Well,
We
I'll
should
go
do a
through my
show
old,
about it.
old cassettes.
Yeah.
Be prepared to see way too much R. Kelly.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I didn't know he liked pissing on people in 1998.
There's a lot of stuff you didn't know about people back in 1998.
Exactly. Well, apparently he was pissing on people that weren't even born in 1998. Allegedly. Well, no, actually, I don't need to say allegedly. He was found guilty of it.
Yeah. But Gary, did you hear about the group Boys to Men?
I don't know if I
the
should
group
answer
or the
that.
delivery service.
Michael Jackson, when they came out, he wondered if they did delivery service.
Stefan is revising his opinion now. He's probably revising on a lot of people when their music and their reading choices come out.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Fred Westlife. Oh my god!
Don't Google that. Don't Google that.
Google that.
I am not Googling. I Googled some of the musicians and stuff, but
I
nothing
do
comes
Boys
up
to Men's
just for
greatest
them
hits on
old.
CD.
Boys to Men is such a dodgy name. Now it wasn't back then, right?
I'll give you a band name. They weren't a boy band, but I'll give you a band name from back that time, and they were actually quite critically acclaimed. And people forget them. Remember Arrested Development?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were pretty good.
Yeah. That was the Georgia hip hop scene. Casey and JoJo, yeah, the spin-off, right?
Tennessee, yeah, that's it. That's Arrested Development.
Oh, Tennessee, not Georgia. Sorry.
Tennessee.
I don't think are they from Georgia? I don't even know. Somewhere in that in the south.
Right, I've got to go and sort out food for the children. Unfortunately.
I hear that.
Yeah, it's been a good show, guys. Cheers.
All right, people. Thanks for joining us. And before we head out, I'll have everybody say a goodbye. Go on.
Thank you very much for having me, Gary and Tom. Nice to see you again, as always. We had a good result today. The Arsenal 5-0. You know, ratcheting up the goal difference, which is always good. Good performance by the lad. Eddie Nketiah, probably the best performance he's ever had in an Arsenal shirt today, by far. A couple of incredible goals as well in his hat-trick. So, yep, we like that, of course. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining. It's always great to have you guys here, your regulars. Thank you for spending your time with us and interacting with us and making our time enjoyable. Great to see you guys. And I wish everyone a great weekend, or the rest of your weekend, of course. Great Saturday, the rest of your weekend. And we'll catch you again next week.
Very, very cool. Mr. Tom?
Yeah, just want to say thank you to everyone who sat with us during the game or joined us after the game, etc., and have tolerated our eclectic taste in music. Probably the best part of the show, really, other than obviously the 5. You loved the 5 goals. I enjoyed Eddie getting what he got. But, yeah, as similar to what Sam said, the Fugees are fantastic. Their cover of Killing Me Softly is probably the best cover song ever made, possibly.
Yep.
So just have a good week, everyone. If you need help, go and seek it. I'm probably going to do a wrestling show Wednesday. We'll see you on the other side of this week. We'll go back next week, right, Gary?
Yes, sir. We will be back. Yes, we'll be back. Everything will be back to normal. We'll see you guys on Monday. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll do this again on Monday and next Saturday. Same bat channel, same bat time, or depending on what games are. So
I was going to do bat channel, bat fit. Yeah, sorry.
So we'll be doing it. Welcome. We'll see you guys back then. We'll see you guys then, I should say. And before we head out of here, got one last word for all of you guys before we get out. But see you when I see you.
Life is a journey. Don't waste your trip. Enjoy the ride. There you go.